the blanket and porters too.
No, that's what we're trying to next time.
Sure. Thank you.
So what happens if I got to poop during the show?
Only one.
I thought each of them wanted one.
Yeah. Oh, also, Eric, I brought being boozeled, super hot, so you get to try that. It's over
He's
there.
so excited.
He's enthusiastic about it.
It's like, great, don't care.
Eric was only doing one. One and done.
One and done. That's what I live by. See ya. Alright, I have to go pee.
There you go.
Can you poop for me?
Opie's not here.
Why?
Because he's weird.
Dork side, dork side, dork side.
Because he doesn't want to hear that.
Dude, that one part just is so dumb.
Do you have the original?
It's stuck.
This is Pappa J back or that.
That was the old BigLipRadio
yeah,
song.
Car.
But yeah, I have it. Not on the board though. We'll have to listen to that later. Turn off your Wi-Fi, Papa J.
Yeah,
Why I gotta always turn off the fucking
Because
Wi-Fi?
when you turn off the Wi-Fi, it significantly increases our internet speed.
That's
Which
bullshit.
tells me
you
you
know.
have a lot of background data going.
Half
or
the
a lot of
time
porn that you're forgetting to close out.
Half the time I just pretend to turn it off, and you're like, "Oh, this is so much better."
But I don't say that. I don't say that. I don't ever say it's better because I know you lie to me. You lie to your own blood.
Go into the 192.171 and then boot them off the.
Well,
I have a funny story.
I'm gonna get a tool. I'm gonna get a tool that
I always
allows me
close
to
out tabs,
boot
though, by
people
the way.
off the
What?
internet.
It's called a router. Don't you have that tool?
No.
Heard of user testing?
Yes.
Okay. You have?
Oh,
I have.
I know.
Yeah.
I know this story.
So it's basically like you test like websites and apps, and you get paid like $10 or $15 each time, and they give you like some tasks to do, and you basically go through as if you're like a consumer, so they could see like where their website's confusing or messed up. So I was doing a mobile one, like beta testing their new mobile thing, and it had like a webcam that, you know, that was before like screen capture on phones.
Right.
And I was like going through one of their websites, and they're like, all right, now click like the back button and do this and that. And I did, and it opened up my Pornhub. So I was like, oh, and I was like trying to make something. I was just like, and then for some reason it like froze, and I couldn't even change the tabs. So I just grabbed it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, and I just ended it. And they got back with the feedback, and they were like, they gave a 1 star. Dicks, right? And
Bunch of
they were like,
assholes, I'll tell you that much.
For real, like, come on, everybody.
Be like, hey, your program is a fault that it brings up Pornhub.
Exactly, I should have been like,
Right.
what did you link me to? So then I was like, no, I recognized the video. It was the other day. And
You recognize it.
I was like, oh yeah, I remember that one.
What is it?
I was two men, 1 cup.
No.
And,
What's the distance?
It was Lemon Party.
It's far.
Meat Spin.
That was meat spin.
Remember when that was the thing?
Oh, remember we used to rickroll meat spin everywhere?
Yeah, don't go Google Meat Spin. That's what we would say.
And we'd send links to meat spin and relabel them so that when they click it, it'd be like, shit.
Oh, damn
I
it.
still have
need a faster
yet
car.
to
That's
watch
two.
the
Get
2
an S2.
girls 1 cup thing.
This is a
Oh, me neither.
I avoided it.
I've
I
seen
am
it.
not into gross stuff.
It is very gross, I will tell you that.
This is not nice.
Gross.
Well, hopefully he's into girl stuff. Jeez. Jeez, gentlemen. Gentlemen and ladies. Boss man, why is your face off the stream? Oh, it's because you're looking at the... You're leaning like a cholo today, I tell you
Add
what.
to the Blade Hot Wheels? Oh my god. Hey, you have a Gremlin? That's so ugly. The Gremlin was a funny car.
I remember when they were brand new.
I don't.
Your grandma's
It
a
was
funny
like
car.
1972. AMC Gremlin.
Remember.
AMC, American Motor Company.
They also made the AMC,
you don't have it unlocked yet.
oh my god, why can't I think? AMX. The
AMC.
all-wheel drive.
Right. Right. And then the AMC Eagle.
I
With,
think that's one I'm thinking of that was the all-wheel drive.
it was a station wagon, all-wheel drive.
That's crazy.
Right? But gotta love the 70s.
Didn't they,
Only good thing they had was Star Wars and the Eagles. Everything else fucking sucked.
Denim Jeep.
I get the Eagles and Journeys confused.
Do you?
Yeah, big time. All the time.
Eagles is Southern rock. Journey
Well, what
is,
song? Go ahead and sing a song from the Eagles.
Eagles, Hotel California, Desperado. Right. Oh, no. Don't stop believing his journey. God
See?
damn it. You got me.
See?
Now you got Hotel California, And
Wake up to
Desperado is the
Hotel
Eagles, right?
California.
They're a southern rock band.
Oh, okay. Can you
We're,
sing a song?
No, I
Sing
can't
one
sing.
from the Eagles.
Jared,
Katie needs to tell you something.
Desperado.
Yeah. Listen to that. Serenading
Why
the shit out
don't
of me.
you come to your senses?
C-U-M or C-O-M?
You've been out riding fences for so long now.
You notice how everybody got quiet and started listening to your beautiful
Yeah, 'cause
voice?
they love it.
That's the best.
Can't
I didn't hear anybody laughing.
Can't wait to hear that horse shit back.
I didn't hear nobody laughing. We got to get warmed up. Hey, boss man, sing a song from the Journeys.
Yeah, sing Open Arms.
With arms wide open.
I
Into
come
the
to
sunlight.
you with open arms.
He's even got the vibrato.
Hold me and you'll see what your love means to me. Open arms.
You should do
Go ahead.
karaoke.
Right?
That's the one, dude.
What's that? Is it? Did the Eagles sing the? What was it? Keep on a rockin' me, baby.
Keep
No,
on rocking
no,
me, baby.
Oh, that was Turner Bachman Overdrive.
Yeah, there you go. BTO, Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Oh, wrong way. Yeah.
And then you had like Molly Hatchet.
What did
Lizzy.
Cars sing?
Cars?
Yeah.
We like the cars.
With
the
arms
cars
wide
Talk in your
go
mic so I
boom.
can actually hear if it's working.
Yeah, into the mic.
Wait, can you guys hear
I
me?
can't tell if that mic's
Yeah.
working because I don't know if it's working.
You
It
can't
doesn't-
tell if this mic is working?
Now I know
There
because
it
you're
is.
into it.
What's that one song from the Obamas?
Because you're sideways.
Let me fuck up your medical insurance. I think is what they sang.
Obama phone. Don't want no fucking Obama phone. That's what they used to sing.
I had an Obama
Ain't no
phone.
more king size.
No. My family was not poor. I mean, lower middle class.
Was it a speed trap?
Oh,
or was
no
it
way.
We were on Wick once. We were on Wick plenty of times.
Like, really?
Yeah. For
Oh.
baby food for your brother.
Oh, my mom never told me.
Oh, I know. It's something we don't like to just sit there. Parents usually don't like to.
Jared, how many
promote
people
that
in your
shit,
household
but-
are on Wick?
I was on unemployment for like
Nobody.
a month in my life.
No, actually, I think the adopted baby boy, I think, qualifies for
Yeah, I was
WIC.
gonna say.
I don't know how often we actually take advantage of that.
We pay into those programs as working adults, and we should be allowed to use them when we need them.
Communist.
Only because
this is
we.
the Cars.
Oh, that's what you're playing right now. You need an audio cable with a Thunderbolt for your phone.
I do.
You just get a dongle. Bring your dongle.
Okay.
So I'll throw you the aux cord.
Yeah.
What's up?
All right, let's. You ready to start the show?
I am.
All right.
Wait, can you
What?
guys change the intro to include Stu again?
He's like,
Hey, you missed that?
he's like, surprise! I'm back. I'm living here again.
Oh, please no.
We took it out because I honestly thought you didn't like it, and every time we called you Stu, you're like, "Fuck you guys."
Yeah. Fucking
Well,
Stu.
that's
Which
just
is-
in general.
Which is
Fuck.
respectable. Like, I get it, but if you're
Hey.
specific about something, I don't want to keep doing it.
We're 6 minutes late. Come on, man.
I'd rather be
All right,
Atlantic.
let's start this shit. I know, right? Well, we're not late, but he was super late today.
Felt that way.
All right, let's start the show.
Do it.
Oil change went wrong.
Here's Big Lip Radio from iHeartRadio.
This is K-Dog with Big Lip Radio, and if you think this is good, check out Lip Service at biglipradio.com/lipservice for a better show.
I be on my grind, never running on my mind, stepping all these fucking mannequins that tryna hit my body.
All of you are looking at me because you're waiting for me to play a promo right now.
Right, because there's none.
We don't have a show to go to. We don't have a live event. Papa J, have you set up a live event to go to yet?
It'll be in February. We'll nail down the dates as we get closer to them, knowing when they're going to move.
Do we at least know where our event's going to be?
Christie's.
It's going to be at Gotham City Comics, which will probably be on
I got you, fucker. You're promoting one right now.
Country Club at that point instead of Main Street, so it won't be too far away from where it was.
Yeah.
But we'll be able to hang out and have a good time, relax, talk shit.
I
read
believe
comic
it'll
books.
be just like our last live show, but in a different location.
It'll
And you
be-
said you're going to nail the date down for February?
Yeah, it'll be the leg 2 of the We Can't Be Canceled tour.
Leg 2.
Yeah.
We can't be canceled. I mean, it felt a little different when we were at the event versus what we thought in our minds, but hey, there's a lot of people who tried to get us canceled that showed up and turned out anyway. Which is
Right,
the weirdest
right.
part. Oh my gosh, Papa J. So keep an eye out on all of our social media. Look for the event. It's going to be Big Lip Radio presents The Dork Side Live 2 at Collector Haven.
Wow,
Jesus. Gotham
look at
City
you go
Comics.
back
Let's
12
go
years.
way back. If you listen to any of our nostalgia, you'll know what Collector Haven is. I'll tell you that right now.
Right, Gotham City Comics.
Yes, and we'll get you all the info once Papa J nails it down, but we know it's going to happen. So
February.
without further ado, let's start the show, boo-boo.
1, 2, is this on?
Do not come. Do not come.
Yeah, buddy. You're listening to the Big Lip Radio podcast with your host, Papa J, Zmunny, and friends.
Mama always told me be a man, that I should get my shit together, fool it while I can. Like, yeah, whatever. I said, Mama, you don't understand, cause I'm gonna be stupid famous and rocking in a band. Yeah, you know, couple years later.
Welcome to Big Lip Radio. This is our 231st Big Lip Radio podcast. The date today, November 22nd, 2022. I'm your host, Big Papa J.
Yeah, I'm always on the back foot. Yeah. I'm always on the
With me, your co-host, the man with 1,000 children, the man who thinks that marriage and child support are the same thing, the man with the golden hands, the magic touch, the great beard, the bald head, Zmunny.
I'll be right as we've been on the job, getting paid $6.80 to wait on tables of rich ladies and their dogs. I wish that I had more than I got.
Yes, Papa J, that is me. You can also refer to me as Top Z.
Top Z.
And I don't know why we don't refer to our other companion as Top Z, because he's been bald way before me.
He's Top E.
He's also been the one that shows up, Top E, with cigars, with
Right.
alcoholic beverage, with snacks, trunks of comic books, video games.
Pumpkin pies today.
You brought
Whoa.
pumpkin pies today? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is our other bestest friend in the entire world, the boss man, a.k.a. Eric. What's up, big dog?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Now that we know who the boss
Yeah.
man is, we have a studio full of people, which you guys can see in the live stream if you're watching this live on all of our social media at Big Lip Radio. That specifically includes Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. That's what we go live on every Tuesday night between the times of 5:30 and 6. Tonight it was 6:06. My bad. Late was later than
Late
he normally
bad.
was, and
Late's bad.
we were partaking in some great conversation, which you guys got
We
to
were.
see before we actually started the show.
On YouTube.
But if you're listening to the podcast version, which you can catch on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Zune.
Right.
Yeah. Facebook used to have a
Spotify.
podcast platform. Just Google Big Lip Radio, BigLipRadio.com. You'll find everywhere that we are located.
I
We
think
got.
we might still be on SoundCloud. I don't
We're on
know.
SoundCloud, yes sir. We're no joke.
Tune in radio.
Tune
We're
in,
there.
Spreaker.
Spreaker?
We're everywhere. We're everywhere. And if you look,
Old iPods.
oh, I'm telling
Old
you, hey,
iPods.
if any of you out there have an old iPod, one of the old click wheel iPods, let us know. I'll buy it off you. We have one of the old click wheel Zunes in our possession.
Right.
From Dunrick. For those of you who
Yep.
are in our Discord, you know who Dunrick is. He almost saved our ass because we were looking for all of our old episodes because
Right.
we were canceled once before, so we got completely removed from platforms. And when we came back, we wanted to put up a lot of our old shows. And
Right.
one way to do that is to find the old shows because we weren't smart enough to save them onto our own computer. But lo and behold, his Zune that he had did not have all the episodes. And then I found one of your old hard drives, Papa J.
Right.
And I went digging through it because it was the only Mac hard drive I had in my house, and I have all Windows computers.
Right.
So I had to find a way to make a Windows computer recognize a Mac hard drive, go in there and pull off all the files and convert them into Windows. And I found one, and it sure as shit had it on there.
Right.
So you guys can check out all of our podcasts
About
everywhere you want. at
Two-thirds
BigLipRadio.com.
of our legacy podcasts were
Yes.
on those two devices.
Yes, you are correct, Papa J. Well, Stu, how are you?
I'm doing well.
This is
Thank
one
you
of the
for asking.
friends that you can clearly see us label. K-Dog, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
And,
Thank you for
Miss
asking.
Texas, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank
Hey,
you
that's
for
all right.
asking.
That's all right. They're all here in
Hey,
studio
shoot
today.
louder.
We're all
Mr.
sharing
Man.
one mic.
Hey, they're making it work though. I
Making
appreciate
it work.
it. Throw that sucker around however you want. I didn't buy that stand. Papa J's other illegitimate children did. So I appreciate him.
so many.
He's not here. He used to be on the show, but I think he's coming back. Is he gonna? Oh, that's one dude I forgot. I forgot to include Opie.
Hold on.
Just text that
I'm gonna
dude.
text him.
I think I already did. So he's very aware. He was supposed to be
I
here
thought you
tonight.
texted him that night.
Before we get too far into what we're talking about, I first wanted to go over our live event that just took place this last Saturday. Saturday, what was it, the 19th? November 19th? At Gotham City Comics. And let me tell you something. It was quite the different event compared to what we normally are doing a live event with or leeching onto.
Yeah, usually we do a Gimmicks and Angles live.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Gimmicks and Angles live, and there's a built-in audience, a built-in crowd. There's a built-in guaranteed amount of money coming from this thing. And when we decided to venture off on ourselves, let me tell you something, it was even better.
Right.
We had friends that actually cared who we were, friends that actually went around and helped us out.
It was our audience.
It was our audience, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And it could not have gone any worse.
Could have gone any better because I'll tell you what, man, we moved a lot of merch for Gotham City.
We
It's
did.
sold. Now we were a little lacking in merch because I threw this thing together real fast. The T-shirts take a minute to put together.
Getting us canceled.
Who?
Did you get in trouble for buying Pokemon cards?
I didn't.
Did you tell her that you bought Pokemon
I
cards?
used my allowance, so she can kick rocks for all I care.
Yeah.
So I did buy Pokemon cards for the first time in quite some time after being scolded in front of my friends by my wife that I spend thousands of dollars in Pokemon cards and beer.
And beer.
My wife said, you spent $1,000 in Pokemon cards and beer like 4 or 5 months ago. We went over it on
I
the show.
remember that. That was a lot
in
of
front
fun.
of my friends. And I'm like, well, you couldn't have waited.
You dropped like $100 there.
So, but that was
How
my
many
allowance.
packs of Pokemon cards did you buy?
8
It's not horrible.
at $5 a pop.
Yeah,
That's not
$40
bad.
bucks plus
That's not bad.
tax.
It's not bad.
43, 42.
They let us sit in their space and talk all of our shenanigans and say all the swear words we wanted to say.
Right.
So I didn't care. And I remember when we were doing our live show, we say fuck a lot, right? And we say shit. And
We try to avoid that for the live shows.
we don't bleep it, but we said it quite a bit. And I remember one of the gentlemen looking over, oh, man, they're starting to show off by saying the F word. And I was like, hey, that's their show. It's a great
Well,
show.
then that lady went out with her holding her hands on her kid's head.
Oh, she did? I think I remember you saying that in the store. That's too funny. But I do know we were supposed to go live at 4 o'clock, Papa J.
Right.
We did not go live at 4 o'clock.
No.
We went live at about 4:30, 4:45, somewhere around in that time.
Right.
Because you couldn't get your shit together.
I'm not sure what was so much different about taking all this equipment that we have to a separate location compared to what we used to take it to as far as a separate location. But it was different. I plugged everything in the way I normally did. I was starting to get all these errors, all these red flashing lights. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I couldn't get any audio coming from my microphones. I couldn't get any audio coming. When I could get audio from the microphones, I couldn't get it coming out of the soundboard into the speaker that we had there.
Right. It either wasn't picking up on the speaker or wasn't getting laid down on the computer. One of the two.
Well, looking over here, you got this plugged in differently than it is.
No, it's the same. Oh, no, it's the exact same. It's just at my house now. So we're not rushing to be live for anybody specific besides yourself. So, of course, everything works fine as natural. Stu can attest whenever anything goes wrong on the show.
It's all your fault.
Number one, it's usually all my fault. Number two, I tend to throw a tantrum. I get into a fit of rage. I make it uncomfortable. I start calling people names. It is the most awkward.
Remember how I used to get at the beginning of this show, man, when that little 4-mic M audio wouldn't fire up when I'd fire up the laptop sometimes?
Dude, you passed that on to me. That aggression passed on to me when you used to produce the show.
Right, I used to lose my shit.
That reminds me of that time where the audio cut out on one of the mics and Jared tried to say something. And then, Zach, you were just like, shut the fuck up.
I did.
And Jared, you were so mad.
And it came from the heart, and I think that's what he felt, and that's why it pissed him off so much. And normally I don't do that because I know it's something I fucking did.
Me and Zmunny about to bring on Survivor Series World War II.
Yes, it's insane. But even with these technical difficulties, I kept my composure. Now, there was a part of me that wanted to freak out and be like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
You were freaking out.
Because I specifically had the boss man and Papa J in my ear. Try this. Do this. Should I go buy this? Do we need to go get this? Well, they're providing solutions. I will give them credit for that. But it was at such a rapid pace, I couldn't even sit to think about what they were telling me.
Did you restart? Did you push the right button?
Did you unplug this? Unplug the speaker. Unplug your cooler for
Were
your
you
laptop.
this dumb when you woke up?
Yeah, that kind of shit.
Yeah,
And
see, like this time you get the white connector plugged in there.
That's
You
true.
didn't
That
have it
white
to show.
connector wasn't on there.
Well, that's for the screens, you bums.
Like
for the
said.
screens on the
Yep,
TV.
that was the problem.
We had
That's
one
it.
monitor. Why didn't it work easier? So, meanwhile, I got these entering yeps in my ear, and I said,
then I fixed it for you. It's all
I
good.
said,
It's all good.
did I not say, hold on?
You did.
I
You
said,
did.
just
I'm
wait.
ignoring all of you is what you said.
I said, I'm ignoring all of you. I know there's solutions here. We've ran into this before. We don't need to
and
buy
then-
new equipment. I don't need to do this. I don't need to unplug anything. And then, of course, Eric's like, unplug your laptop cooler. And so I
And then it worked.
I plugged it back in that you don't
No, you didn't.
understand. I
No,
did.
no, I
That's what
watched.
these lights were going
You
on.
plugged it in here, but not there.
Why is it working here and not there?
It's different. You got to plug it in different. See?
It's different. It's different.
Right, you got
Needless
that
to
white-
say,
white
we
cord
got
right
the
there.
show up and going, even with technical difficulties, and we lasted an hour, like we said we were, and it was about 6 or
Gotta put the
5:30
time up.
5:30 at that time. Oh, see, look, you got to remind me. Got to get the show timer going, otherwise we'll sit here for hours.
So it gives us enough time for
we'll
guess
sit here
that
for
actor.
hours if we don't have the live show timer going. That's what Papa J goes off of.
Right.
So we get the show going, and it's a great topic. Now, you decided at the last minute to bring in a wrestler.
Oh, I gave him early warning. He decided at the last minute he's going to be able to make it.
You didn't give me any warning because I didn't know this dude was showing up until 3 days before the event.
Why? He
Period.
never confirmed.
Well, you could have said, hey, Zmunny, I got my feelers out, and we might have this great wrestler on our show, part of the organization that also tried to cancel us.
Right, he was canceled by the same organization.
He was.
Yeah, I could have stayed home and watched TV. Thanks
So
a lot,
part of the
guys.
no cancellation tour, we got everybody in together on this one show except for the boss man.
Right. The boss man is canceled.
The boss man showed up with his dapper cap.
He was, man. He had on his
He looked great.
tabby hat.
You wore an ugly sweater, Papa J. He had an actual BigLipRadio shirt on.
Yeah, I had a Darth Vader ugly Christmas sweater on.
And we made this gentleman stand the whole time. We didn't have an extra chair
Yep,
for him.
Last time I come to a show.
How dedicated
Sorry, man.
is this bald gentleman to my right to stand up the whole show and not even leave?
See, but here's the problem. Your instincts are blunted by alcohol sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I don't know how you drove home. So anyway,
What are you talking about?
I know you don't remember it.
What do you mean? I don't remember driving home. I just woke up.
So anyway,
I don't want to get you arrested.
I'm wrapping things up with the most violent man on TV, and I'm like, all right, man, well, let him know where you can be found
10
next.
minutes in, right?
Right. Give him a good 10 minutes, and then you're like, well, hold on. Before you leave,
I got fanboy. I said
before
I
you
got a
leave,
fanboy question.
what is your favorite match that you ever participated in?
Is that my hiccups? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
You do that all the time, at least 100 times per show.
Or at least I let her belch out or something.
And so
Speaking of, could you grab me another one?
15 minutes after into the 10-minute interview, we take our commercial break, and you're like, "Hey, why don't you just stay there? Late's fine standing up here." And I'm like,
say
I don't know
that.
if this is
Did I
great.
say that?
Yeah, you said he's here for you, quote unquote.
I didn't fucking say that.
Quote unquote, he's here for you.
What? Let me guess. I pointed at Eric, said this gentleman will get you anything you need, Man in Black.
That's exactly what you told him.
did?
He's here for you. Anything you need, he'll get you. Yeah.
Said that.
Yeah.
Let me
Look
guess.
at you.
Like I said, last show ever.
I also mentioned. Let me guess. I also probably mentioned that I paid him money too.
You did. You said that 3 times. Don't worry about him. I pay him to be here. He said that, didn't he,
He
Lee?
did.
He did.
It was like,
I thought
How
this was
much
all
am I
a
getting
dream.
paid?
I thought
Yeah.
that was a dream. Did he not hold out his pocket?
He
yeah,
did.
exactly.
He pulled
Oh
out.
my God.
He elephant-eared his pockets,
So
man.
that was real.
Yeah, that
Holy
wasn't a
shit.
dream. That was. You really treated this man like that. So.
And he's the only one that ever shows up with snacks. He's the
Right.
only one that ever
Every
shows
week.
up every podcast, whether or not you're here.
Right.
He shows up.
Right, he's got a better attendance record than I do.
He's like my number one man. I'm just like, fucking stand there and wait on this person that's never at our show.
Right.
And I pay you even though I don't pay you.
Right, and then he went from guest to host, and then Late went from host to Guy serving the host.
Serving.
So, by the way, this is my last show.
I don't think he's lying. His face would normally be red if he's telling a joke. It ain't red.
Not that Alex Salyers, the Man in Black, the most violent man on TV, didn't put on a great show, because he certainly did, but that wasn't the plan.
Oh, he got in trouble with his wife, too.
Oh.
Yeah, his wife was watching real time.
Yep.
Really? Text him, I'm watching.
He's like,
And
oh, I shouldn't have said that.
That's why he didn't. I offered him beer, right?
Yeah,
And that's
you
why
did.
he said no.
You did.
No, that's not why you got in trouble.
This man been clean and sober 61 days. You're like, here, have a Coors Banquet.
What the fuck?
What a jerk.
No way, dude.
That happened.
You did.
No fucking way. That's not me.
Here, have a Coors Banquet, man.
That's not me.
Hold on, I got the cops on speed dial.
I didn't do that shit.
Wait a minute. I'm going to need that because I got to drive home.
Hold on.
That's exactly
I
what
need
you
something
said.
to wet my whistle when the cops pull me over so I don't sound totally sober.
Totally tober.
There you go. I'm not there yet. Obviously, don't work that way. Once I get there, it might be a different story. You know what? That night, from what I understand, it continued. It continued all the way into my home life. Now, before I get into that, how
really?
How was your event? Did you have a good time there?
No, I stood there the whole time.
He had to stand there. His feet were hurting. I had a
wanted-
great time.
I wanted to go next door to Milano's and check out all the guitars.
And I'm like, no, you stay, because you got to wait on this guy.
did.
I really wanted to peace
God
out. It's
damn
like,
it.
and I'm like, oh, Milano's closed at 5. Dang it.
So needless to say, our live event was a success.
It was a success. It was a raging success.
We still
It was
managed
a
to
lot
keep
of
one of
Two
our...
of you.
I got more excited when they were talking about, hey, there's a speakeasy going to open up down here. I'm like, oh, I got to check that out.
It was a lot of fun. Alex is always an amazing interview, and we talked comic books and action figures, and had a great time. No comic book reach around.
I can't believe you didn't get that Pee Wee Herman doll.
Right. Immediately you grabbed Pee-wee's Playhouse action figure.
They had Pee Wee Herman in there.
He did.
It's way better than Vader.
Stop.
It
Well,
is.
I guess I got to apologize to you because I treated you as if you weren't a host and haven't been on the show for the last 3 years.
Probably coming up on 3. What do you think, Lade? How long have you been
it's been a long
at
time.
mic duty?
Just instantly kicked you to the side for this
What?
dude we'll
Been
probably
with the
never
show
see
for over
again.
10 years.
That's true.
Probably
Technically.
over 15.
Technically, yeah.
That is
yeah,
true.
You've done over 300 episodes. I feel comfortable saying that. For sure. And we do one episode a week, right?
You know, Large Marge is scarier than Darth Vader.
No.
Who's
Yeah.
Large Marge?
Haven't you
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
I never really paid attention to that show. I was more of an Ernest
You guys
guy.
know? You guys know?
No.
No, I'm not 50 years old.
Yeah, Ernest goes to jail.
What? What was that?
Oh,
Ernest is different
Nothing.
than Pee Wee Herman.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, they feel the same. Pee Wee Herman was at the age of where I could start remembering things. I remember the talking couch. I remember the mailbox. I remember the windows having
Right.
mouths. I remember everything in the Pee Wee
Ernest
Playhouse.
was way funnier than Pee-wee Herman.
especially
Yeah,
the-
he had Eggs Erroneous and
Pee-wee Herman had this kid toucher vibe to him.
Yeah.
And then he gets caught in a
Kid
porn
touching circle?
house jerking off
Oh,
in
that's
a
right.
movie theater.
Well, it's a porn house, and you're supposed to be able to do those things in a movie theater. It just
I
happens
don't
to be
think so.
It just happens to be somebody from the media that's in there that probably is just looking for a story, looking for
Or
some
was
creep.
jerking off himself going, oh my God, is that Pee-wee Herman?
right. This is weird. I'm jerking off with Pee Wee Herman, and they don't even realize they're there. That's funny. But yeah, that's how I think that went. He wasn't with any children, right? Or has that been?
No, he was on his
he
own.
wasn't.
He was hanging out by himself.
But his show, have you ever seen his show? It's got kid toucher vibes.
Oh, it's hilarious.
The fact is that he has a slick back hair and a
Yeah, right.
squeaky voice, and all his furniture talks. And come play with Pee Wee's Playhouse. Like,
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts.
Right, it's a little bit
Come on.
creepier than Bray Wyatt's Funhouse.
When Mr. Breakfast ate Mr. T cereal, that was cool.
What?
No, the rest of
You
it
gotta
was
go watch
sexual
the movie.
innuendo was
You gotta watch
that?
the movie.
Well, I do know that night continued as far as our live show goes, because when I got home, I was exhausted. I was beat. I didn't have the energy to even put up the studio because I took down the studio to take with us because we don't have two of them.
Right.
So I end up getting home. I set up my lights. That's literally the only thing. And I said, "Oh man,
I gotta
7:30.
open Pokemon cards.
It's
I gotta
7:30.
open Pokemon cards.
I'm
and put 'em on eBay.
exhausted, and my family's still wide awake because it's Saturday night.
Right.
I go lay down in my bed, and I just kind of pass out, belly down, spread
Right.
eagle on the bed.
Superman
clothes,
position.
yeah, exactly. Clothes on, his shoes on, I think were. Out of nowhere, I'm woken up.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
I'm woken up to be called. I'm being called a selfish piece of shit.
Oh, damn.
No joke. It's, you're a selfish piece of shit.
Why would Noel say that?
And I'm like, oh, right. To myself, I'm still sleeping, but I'm like, is this a dream?
Right.
I'm waking up and I see my wife walk out of the room, stomping down to the kitchen. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And in the kitchen.
Man, that kind of energy young couples have. I'm so glad to
she's
be old.
yelling at me from the kitchen, you motherfucker, you took the peanut butter to fucking work. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Apparently what had happened was I passed out, and my wife was hungry with the children and went to the kitchen, opened up the pantry because they wanted to have a peanut butter sandwich. Now, mind you, there's 5 different peanut butters in our cupboard. There's the sunflower peanut butter.
Right.
There's the vegan peanut butter,
right.
which I thought peanut butter was already vegan.
Right.
There's the no nut peanut butter. There's there's
vegan's bug free.
There's what do they call it? Nutella butter in there. There's all this other butters in there, and the one thing that none of my children really eat. They all wanted peanut butter. The one thing I decided to take to work, because I'm eating rice cakes at work to try to shed a few lbs.
Right. Not only that, but there's a Fry's right down the street.
So, I apparently my wife thought that was free reign to come in and start calling me a selfish piece of shit because I took the only peanut butter we have to work, which is false. I'll go grab 4 other jars right now.
Okay. This kind of sets me off, right?
Yeah.
Because the woman comes in.
Your woman?
Oh, here we go.
Who works 9 months out of the year.
Oh, man.
Every weekend and holiday off, to the man who works 7 days a week, 10 hours a day for his family, and has the nerve, the gall, to call him a selfish piece
Just got
of
done
shit.
doing a live show.
Oh, that is such bullshit.
Trying to find
Teachers
another
work
source
like
of revenue.
70 hours a week.
Because she's trying to feed his kids.
Kind of fun. Yeah, that's why he brings home his check for his kids, so she can get her ass in the car, go down and get a jar of peanut butter.
So
Damn.
She's yelling at me, right? And
DoorDash it.
I'm still groggy. I'm starting to get
Hold on, honey. Actually, I've done it.
I'm fired up
You
now.
called Opie to find out where that sandwich shop was.
Right? So we could Uber another one to the house.
That was great.
My drunk is gone. My sleepiness is gone. Now I'm pissed off
And you're
because
fired up.
I just woke up out of nowhere being called a selfish piece of shit for taking peanut butter, even though I know in my mind, in my dream mind, I have 5 other fucking jars in this cupboard that are different, that are meant for them and their diets and whatever they wanted.
Right.
So just tell her that one had the recall.
I just spring out of bed, off of the Superman pose, onto my feet, instantly, eyes not even closed anymore. I go storming into my game room because I don't want to cause a scene out there. They're women. They will fuck me up. So I come into the game room. I start putting my studio together, and as I'm putting the studio together, I'm bitching. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I know there's all kinds of other fucking peanut butter in this house. You're calling me selfish. Meanwhile, you don't want to use any of the other 4 jars of peanut butter you have on there because you want the one that I happen to take work, and I'm fucking selfish. Why don't you be grateful that you have any fucking peanut butter to begin with? And so I'm just yelling this from my game room, and they're quiet out there. Nothing's being said. I'm like in my game room hooting and hollering, not banging things around, but just clearly vocal. You can tell I'm pissed off to the max because he just woke me up out of a dead sleep, called me a piece of shit, selfish motherfucker.
And I would point out, too, how much farther away it is to get peanut butter from the battered woman's shelter than it is from here. That's what I'd tell her.
Such an asshole. That's why that one person left a 1-star review on our show calling us sexist.
I don't get that part.
I don't see how.
I don't understand. I don't
get
that.
how.
I don't get it. So I'm in my game room, and I overhear them out there talking, and because these walls are paper thin, they can hear exactly what I'm saying now, even with the door shut.
These old ranch-style homes in Arizona, the ventilation system, that every room is connected, and it's like an amplifier.
And there's a reason why my wife ain't storming in here calling me a piece of shit, because that's exactly what happened. It's what happened. I'm not lying about any of this. I overhear them talking. I hear my oldest daughter. She looks at Mom. She's like, Mom, I don't really use the peanut butter. And then the youngest daughter, she's like, yeah, I just like to eat jelly sandwiches. I don't want no peanut butter.
Right.
Because they were all I heard them all yelling
Dad
at me.
beating us too.
And they're just whispering to their mom. And I hear the mom go, you motherfuckers, you're not on my team? I'm like, these assholes literally were jealous that I could pass out at 7:30 and not have to worry about a goddamn thing. And they needed peanut butter, so I needed to be awake.
I'm on a team with no black eyes.
I was so
fat lips.
I was so pissed off. And the next morning, of course, I'm at work. on a Sunday morning.
Wearing the T-shirt you just made that says the kids are on my side.
No, we're in the same clothes the night before.
Are on my side.
Right? We're in the same clothes as we did at the live event because I was just so exhausted. I go into work and we do our morning phone call. And it's one of those calls where you just kind of avoid the situation that previously just happened before I woke up to go to work.
How come you didn't meet your quota?
It's a ring, ring, ring. She picks up. She's like, hello. I was like, what's up, hot stuff? Just like I always call her every day. What's up, hot stuff? She's like, oh, nothing. Just hanging out, getting my makeup on, eating some breakfast. Making peanut butter and jelly sandwich. No, she said that. She, going on. And then I was finally like, look, was it a dream? Or did you really come in and start calling me a selfish piece of fucking shit? She's like, what? You know what happened?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. It just opened the floodgates. And so...
you just pulled the peeling off the pudding.
Yep. She's like, I'm sorry, but one time I want peanut butter. The one time ever in my life I want peanut butter. It's not there. And it just so happens that you took it because I bought you fucking rice cakes to take to work. And I was like... You didn't use any of the others. That's why I started talking to her like an adult rather than a tantrumed.
Rather than a drunk dude.
Yeah. And I was like, you understand we have the other jar. She's like, I know. And that's when she.
But that's not the one that I wanted.
That's when she reconfirmed the story about the kids not being on her side, and she's like, you motherfuckers! I thought we were ganging up on Dad.
This is such a first world problem.
It is.
Like there's people being bombed
right?
out of their homes, and it's like
there's people losing their retirements
so
over
the next time you're at Costco,
the cryptocurrency
get the 5-gallon jug of peanut butter.
That's the one I took. That's the one I took. I'll never need peanut butter at work again. So, needless to say, it's resolved, and it didn't last more than, I guess, 10 to 20 minutes, because then I stopped yelling from my game room, and I just continued to say, I watched Yellowstone to piss her off, because that's our show. So the new season's out, so I watched the second episode, and she told me, she's like, I even heard you turn it on in your game room, and she's like, I bet you were like, oh, I'm going to show that bitch. I'm going to watch Yellowstone without her. And sure as shit, I was.
How'd you tell her? Luckily, I'm too drunk to remember what happened, so we can still watch it.
We can watch the second episode again. So, needless to say, it was.
I had to leave early last week because she wanted to watch Yellowstone.
All right, it was definitely a first world problem.
Yeah.
But hey, there are problems when you're together in a first world country.
Apparently, 3 in the bed just doesn't work.
Oh, could you see that in with his little bunny slippers in the middle in between
well, here's
you
the problem.
and Kate?
We're both bald, so I understand that she could get us confused very easily.
Right.
Until she felt past the pectorals and gets to that belly, she won't know who the hell is who.
Right. One's squishy, one's not.
I feel like mine's smaller than his anyway, so even at that point, she wouldn't be able to tell. She'd be like, oh, are you ready to go? And it's just Eric's normal size. And it's my excited size.
So, man, thinking of peanut butter, there used to be a guy, Jim, at work that every day he would eat spoonfuls of peanut butter for, like, his snacks.
You know how hard it is for me to just interrupt and talk about all kinds of nasty peanut butter jokes?
So he was talking about it, and that was the time when all of a sudden all the peanut butter was recalled. There was no peanut butter on the shelves. Everything was recalled. And we're sitting there all talking about it because it's on the news. And he's just polishing off the jar. And we're like, oh, hey, what's the serial number on that jar? And sure shit, that was
funny.
the one
that's part of the recall list.
He's like, well, I haven't died yet.
It's weird that peanut butter smells a certain way for the rest of the day. Even if you just eat one sandwich or even a little bit of it, you'll just smell peanut butter the rest of the day. I don't understand that. But peanut butter, all this talk about peanut butter is making me hungry.
Yeah.
It's making me super duper hungry. So let's go ahead and cut the commercial break. When we come back, we'll be doing some snack time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What's up?
I just beat my last video game.
What do you mean you beat your last video game?
Yeah, I just beat Super Mario, Donkey Kong Country. I mean, I beat them all.
Are you sure you've beat them all?
Well, no.
Well, you know what you need to do? You need to get yourself down to Fallout Games in Tempe, North Phoenix, Paradise Valley, or the Mesa location. They specialize in all the old school video games. Or you can go to falloutgames.net and see what they got online as well. But it's best to go to store location. You get the whole experience. They even got Legos.
Oh, geez, thanks. I'm going now.
My name is EJ Sparks, and I am sparking it up and keeping it lit on Big Lip Radio Podcast.
The only thing I love.
Snack time.
Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon
making bacon pancakes.
This song makes that sound so good.
Right.
I'm going to try my hardest to make some making bacon pancakes in our studio during our Secret Santa gift exchange, Papa
Yeah.
J. I cannot wait for that. It's going to be so great. We're going to have a skillet in here, or maybe I might make it up beforehand and then just divvy out the pancakes while we're all in here.
Right.
Because that smell, I feel like, is going to be very aromatic. Now, the boss man is literally digging. He's got his titties on the back of my head.
What is he doing?
He's grabbing snacks that he wants to try. We're only trying 3, bro.
Didn't we already try Oreo popcorn?
No, we tried the Sour Patch Kids popcorn. We have tried Oreo popcorn before. We've definitely tried that. I don't think we've tried any of these 3 that you're about to hold up.
we should replace. No, we're not. I'm not eating those. We should try.
Jared, you have to at least have the jalapeno one. You
hold on.
baby.
What they're talking about? Could you put those Oreo popcorns back there so we don't get it confused?
Yeah, have them eat them up.
The boss man has.
All we have is chips. We should get them Twizzlers down there.
That's all right. Well, we have 2 sets of Twizzlers, so we'll try them next week on the show. We'll do a Twizzler show or whatever.
right.
So, I do, however, have in my hand something that Stu brought that he really wants us to try, which I'm down to try. They are the extremely hot bean boozled fiery 5 flavors. How hot can you handle? Now, you're either going to get a good one, or at least I'm assuming the way Bean Boozled normally works is there's not hot flavors and there's hot flavors.
So about that, I think it's just hot.
It's just hot?
I'm pretty sure it's just hot, but I guess we'll find out.
So we got sriracha, we got jalapeno, we got cayenne, we got habanero, and then Carolina Reaper.
None of them sound delicious.
They sound good.
I'm sweating just thinking about
It's
this.
'cause it's warm in here.
Let's each just grab
get
one.
this out of the
Let's just
way.
grab one right now.
God, I hate hot food.
Everybody in studio is going to try one.
I hate hot food so much.
Hold on.
I hate hot food so much. I hate people who like hot food.
This is what it looks like, right? I'm going to hold it up. I'm not going to look. I'm going to dig in one.
Bean Boozled.
And I'm going to grab one out.
Jelly beans.
Jalapeno is the flavor that I got. So stick your little dick skinner in there, grab one out.
What color you got?
And we're all, don't eat it yet. We're all going to go at the same time. Ooh.
What is that?
That's a low one.
It's a low one.
Right.
It is.
Right. So
Oh,
these are
K-Dog's
jelly
grabbing
beans,
too.
for those not
Can you
knowing.
smell the hotness as he's passing them out? Ooh, I can smell the jalapeno.
Yeah, it smells like dirt.
The jalapeno one definitely smells like dirt. Don't rub it on your nose for real. You're going to get it all. It's going to get all sour. Now, what color did you get, boss man?
I haven't picked one out yet.
We'll pick one out.
I was just looking to see what was in here.
Yeah, don't look. Pick one
Like
out.
I said, I was just looking to see what's in here. I was going to look for a sriracha
I just
one.
named off all the flavors. Get the hottest
He was
one, the
looking at
Carolina
the back
Reaper.
of the bag again.
I didn't look. Oh, he ate his. Boss man did.
Boss man just chucked it right down the gullet.
Go ahead. You got an orange one, Papa?
I do.
That, whoa,
I think
that-
I
Go
got
ahead, eat that
cayenne.
sucker.
That's sriracha.
Orange one?
Yeah.
Holy
I got
Jesus.
you got a habanero.
Holy Jesus. Oh, this is not tasty at all.
I got habanero.
Oh, Papa J did too. Look at his fucking face. Instant sweats, dude.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh.
You gotta swallow it.
That's what she said.
Last time you did that, there's ice in
Here,
there.
just lick that.
That
Oh, my God.
Dude, that jalapeno one's hot. I can only imagine how much the habanero one is.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not trying the Carolina Reaper after my
Why
whole
not?
appendix incident.
Sriracha's good.
Boss man's even hot in the microphone.
Oh my god.
Hey, quick, go to a chip.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
I can tell you, the jalapeno one tastes like a fucking jalapeno.
Did you guys get the not the sriracha,
I
the
did sriracha.
cayenne? The cayenne one's pretty good
No,
actually.
Papa J got the habanero. What'd you get?
Sriracha.
Sriracha. I got the. Somebody has the pack. Where's that?
Oh, my God. That's horrendous.
Dude, that's a
Back
5. That's a 5.
I say a 5-2. They
It won't stop hurting.
mission accomplished. Why are you rubbing your eyes?
Don't touch your eyes on your hands, bro.
It's a jelly bean, man. It had a candy
But
crust
just
over
in
it.
case, just in case.
I got habanero and cayenne.
Ooh, nobody's done the Reaper yet?
You
the
wanna try a
Carolina
Reaper?
Reaper?
Oh hell no.
I'll try a Carolina Reaper right now. I'm already sweating.
Hey,
from
can
the
we get into
jalapeno.
the chips, though? Because I need something to cool this off.
Stop
That
being a baby.
habanero is
threw up.
hot.
Who else is gonna do a Carolina Reaper with me?
Oh, it's still burning. Make it stop.
Just wait till it comes out your ass.
Yeah, we'll put that on hold. I'm not trying to Carolina Reaper.
Come on, man.
Nah.
You just said you would. You
I
can't
can't
go
eat-
I will
back
get you
on that.
another beer if you eat the Carolina Reaper.
I still have a full one here. Is this a? I can't
Holy
tell. It's a
shit.
red one with black
It's
spots.
not getting any better.
Oh, there it is. red with black spots. You see that?
Yep.
Oh,
Here,
shit.
Let me see.
Red with black spots. I'm sweating after a jalapeno. Papa J had one that's one step up of mine. Oh, guys. I'm still sweating from the last one. You can see it. All right, I'm gonna do it right now. Ready?
Ow!
Carolina Reaper, baby.
Oh my god.
It's like taking a shot of fucking something.
Hey, should we call the girls in?
No. Look at his hand shaking. Holy shit.
It's because he got to poop.
Make it stop!
Dude, that hurts my teeth.
Well, those definitely go by what they are, so that's definitely
a 0.
five.
I knew this was a bad
That's
idea.
a 5. That's
a 5.
exactly what you thought it was going to be.
5, yeah.
That's a 5, dude.
Because sometimes they're like, oh, it's Carolina Reaper, and then it's like, not quite. and
Holy
it just kinda
shit.
tastes
It's labeled
like
dog shit and it tastes like dog shit.
It
That's a
doesn't-
0.
Wait, these
No,
had
it's
flavor
not.
to them. Did you not taste the flavor?
It's 100.
Here, try another one.
Yeah, I will say the flavors were pretty good. I thought it was just going to be spicy, but it actually tastes like what it said it would.
It's hot as fuck, dude.
No flavor in that. This hurts.
All right.
That Carolina Reaper
For
blows
us
ass.
men, it's great.
Ooh, I can't stop moving.
Anyways, next up on the list.
Maybe a warhead will put this out.
I gave it a 5. What'd you give it?
5.
Maybe a warhead will put it out.
What's your scores?
We each give it a 5, us 3 back here.
Oh.
It's a 0.
0? Oh, that's probably going to be an MVP. All right, next up is Lay's Autobatas chips.
Autobatas, what?
Ooh. That's hurting.
Zach ain't gonna make it through the show.
Oh, this smells good. Here, you want something to cool it down? They're not hot.
Oh no.
It's not hot.
Oh my god, I didn't realize Zach's got a
it's
little
chili
fountain
tomato and
coming
lime.
off that bald ass head. Jesus.
Whoa, that was mine.
I had to take something citrusy.
Citrus and heat do not mix.
That's hot.
That makes it worse.
That's hotter. It's even hotter.
Yes.
Why
that's
didn't
how it
nobody
works.
tell me it was worse?
I don't know. It's Mountain Dew ain't putting it out. What the fuck is this?
That sucks.
These are good.
What kind of flavor is this?
I think it's Carolina Reaper.
This is a foreign Lay's. What kind of flavor is this?
Yeah, those damn
Chili,
foreign
tomato, and lime.
Lays.
These are good. They're not hot.
Oh my god.
Chili, tomato, and lime. Okay, let's try.
Mm.
Well, my tongue is broken.
It hurts. My tongue is awful right now.
Yeah, these are really good.
I can't touch my tongue to the top of my mouth. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'll have some more.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh no, I didn't
That's
mean
not
to get that many.
You're not gonna make it, dude. Get some milk.
No, I don't need a milk. Just give me more chips. It's soaking up the hotness. Holy crap.
These taste like something I've already had that were Lays.
5 for flavor, -1 for being foreign. It's a 4.
-1 for being
These
foreign.
are
It
foreign.
tastes like the chili limon.
These are in your store today.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Is that a soccer ball on there?
I'm leaking.
Is that a soccer ball on the?
Yep.
Okay, -2. It's a 3.
The flavor is a 5, but because of everything else, it's a 3.
Yeah, because there's a soccer ball under. Oh, thank God, it's finally lifting.
I told you
Holy
the chips
shit.
help.
These are good chips.
They're pretty tasty.
Holy shit!
All right, Papa J, what do you give those chips? A 3?
It's a 3.
A 3? You weren't saying any of that into the microphone, by the way.
It's a 3.
Okay. Okay. What about you, boss man?
Dude, these are 5. These are really good.
What about you, Stu?
I'm going to go ahead and give them a 4. I don't think they really tried anything innovative. If you grab a bag of chili limon Lays, it's
Pretty
almost
close,
the
you're right.
exact same.
You're right when I heard you say earlier, it tastes like something we've tasted before.
And there's
Yeah.
a soccer ball on there. That's minus at least 1 point.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, sorry, it's Carolina Reaper popping up.
How ironic is it that the soccer teams aren't allowed to wear rainbow clothes? That's
Even though the logo for the
that's
USA
like
soccer.
That's like telling Darth Vader he can't wear black.
I'm gonna throw up.
Right? Right?
he said it off mic. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to give that a score of 4 as well because I agree with Stu when he says it feels like something we tasted before. It tastes like some other chip that's been out there. But who knows? I could be just the burning sensation in my mouth. I still feel it. It's hard for me to talk. My mouth is watering, which means I'm probably going to throw up.
Jelly bean?
Oh, bad. Is
No.
yours lessening at all, Z-Money?
It's lessening, but whenever I touch anything on my tongue, it hurts.
Do you guys want some jelly beans? Maybe that'll help cool it.
Let's do a real BigBoozled.
No. No.
Oh, my gosh. All
Did
right.
you get that? Oh, you did get
So I gave it a 4. Papa J gave it a 3. Boss Man gave it a 5. And Stu gave it a 4 as well. What do we got next there, Big
We
Bro?
got Lay's Spanish Tomato Tango.
What the hell does that mean?
It means it starts out with -1.
You're such an asshole. I can't put my headphones on because I'm instantly going to start sweating. These are
Right.
soaked, dude. These headphones
They
are
You should have seen it.
fucking
You look
soaked.
like you just stepped out of the shower.
Woo. That Carolina Reaper, I've tried a lot of hot things in my life, and I feel like I've done the one-tip challenge before. I've done a lot of these other things, and this was almost worse because it's a gummy, and the gummy sticks
to your teeth.
It sticks in your mouth.
I kind of feel it in my stomach almost.
I know.
The cayenne.
Yeah.
You know what this tastes like? Tastes like tomato soup.
You're right. It's like if you have like a grilled cheese.
Oh,
Yep.
hey.
Grilled cheese
tomato
with tomato soup.
Hey, that ain't bad.
I don't like it as a chip, though.
It tastes like I'm drinking the tomato soup.
Yeah.
I love it.
No.
Holy shit. Because Grandma Smith, your mom, used to make that shit for you.
Right.
Me too. Let me get this back.
You could have those.
What do you give it, boss man?
I didn't like it. I love tomato soup and grilled cheese, but not on a chip. That's a 1.
That's great. It's like the ketchup chips.
Right. But it still is. That's not
What's
a
it,
good
Bobby?
taste.
Yeah.
Give him some more. Pass it back.
It started out as a -1 because it's got Spanish clearly written red on the front label. And it's a 5, so it ends up being a 4 after we're done with the math. It is really delicious.
What is the flavor supposed to be? I didn't
Spanish
quite catch
tomato tango flavor.
That is tasty.
It's really great. It does taste like you dipped a grilled cheese sandwich into tomato soup.
It does. They did it.
If you don't like this, you don't like America.
Even though that chip's from another
Even though
country.
it's part of the melting pot, baby.
It's from India.
Part of the melting
so
pot.
Now he's okay with it.
Oh yeah, when it benefits you, it's part of the melting pot.
I'm just saying, man.
What'd you give it,
Otherwise,
boss man?
it's a damn commies.
A
If
1?
I like
That's
it,
a
it can
1.
be mixed in with our culture. If I don't, then you gotta get the fuck out.
Why'd you give that chip a 1, boss man?
You know,
Because I don't think the grilled cheese tomato soups taste good on a chip.
Do you like it in general by itself?
Oh, yeah.
What's the score by itself?
If I had
if you just had grilled cheese and tomato
soup,
yeah,
that's a 5.
is that a go-to type of item for you?
It's a... when it starts getting cold, yeah, I'll definitely make that up.
Gotcha.
Dig this.
4 grilled cheese sandwiches and a bowl of tomato soup.
4? Holy fuck.
That's a snack before supper. So anyway,
Supper.
what you have here, maybe it is grilled cheese and tomato. Maybe it's French fries and ketchup.
Ooh.
No, I didn't get
it's
that.
definitely
No,
grilled
it's
cheese
grilled
and tomato.
Huh?
No, it's definitely dog crap.
Not the French
What
fries.
the hell?
Not the French fry, but the ketchup part I kind of get because it's the sweetness
Right.
and the ketchup has a lot of
It's
sugar
very
in it.
sweet, right?
What do you think about it, Stu?
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 2 out of 5.
What the hell?
It's just not great.
Get out of my country.
I was here. Well, no, I was about to say I was here first. Never mind.
I mean, I'll agree with you. Yeah, he was here first. Stu was here first.
Yep.
Okay, Papa J, go ahead and give your review.
That's a 4.
It's a 4 for sure.
Yeah, it's a 4 for sure, all day long.
Now this takes
Yeah,
me
this
back
is delicious.
to my roots, man. When your grandma, when I was living with her, your mom, my grandma, she used to make all kinds of different foods. But one of the things she used to make the most, especially during the wintertime, after you come in
Right.
from playing outside in the cold snow, you had your snow pants on.
Right.
You spilled more fucking beer in the studio, boss man.
Oh my God, he
Nope,
did.
it was an
This
empty.
is the second time he just
Alcohol
doused my
abuse.
leg. Right? So we'd get in from playing outside in the snow. We'd have our mittens, our boots, our snow
Remember, you'd
pants,
have a
our
ring of
coat.
ice around your wrist
And-
where the
and-
snow gets
yep.
in between your coat and gloves?
Yep, and on your hood, where you had your hood up with your
Right.
hat, there'd be a ring of ice around that because you're just sweating and playing and everything because you were warm. But
Right.
just on the outside of it, ice and things would form. You'd go inside and take off all that gear, and you'd go sit down in front of the TV. And the first commercial you would see would be of tomato soup and the snowman coming in from outside, sitting down in front of the bowl of tomato soup or chicken noodle,
Right.
and melting
Right.
as he's eating it, and it turns into a normal boy, right?
A normal little boy.
Your
Right.
mother, my grandmother, used to recreate that in real life with me. I'd come in freezing, and she'd present me with a grilled cheese sandwich and this bowl of tomato soup. Now, I
She had a
don't-
way of doing that, didn't she?
It wa-
Presenting food.
yeah, it was weird. I don't know if she just
Wonderful
dumped the can of Campbell tomato soup or if she added things to it. Either way, it was the best, and that reminds me of that flavor.
Right.
So good. So many good memories come from that. That's a fucking 5, dude. I don't care who you are.
Yep.
That's a 5. I don't care what country it comes from. That's a 5.
Seems like there's an age difference here. All of the older people give it a 4 or a 5, and the younger people are not having it. Huh.
Right, that's because the young people suck.
It's
Generational
a great
difference.
observation because a lot of the kids nowadays don't go outside.
We
in
just
the snow.
smoke pot and make purple drink.
Smoke pot, make purple drink.
Well, no, don't get me wrong. It's good, just not for a chip.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It sucks. I love grilled cheese.
It reminds
tomatoes,
me.
not
Maybe
on a
it's just
chip.
my nostalgia, and I'm a big fan of nostalgia, as you guys all know. So I'm including that into my score. It reminded me of a lot of good things, and that's why I give it a 5.
Right.
What do you got next, boss man?
We got Lay's India's Magic Marsala.
You don't got to be racist.
Ooh.
Minus a point and a half, India.
I'm excited for this one. I love Indian
Oh, you're
food.
so racist. You're such an ass, Papa J.
There we go. What do we got? It's India what now?
Ooh, it's definitely got an interesting smell.
Marsala.
Is it marsala or masala?
Oh, that's from Lay's.
Yeah, it's
It
magic
doesn't even
masala.
smell like a fart.
Like chana masala or tikka masala?
That's why I'm worried, because it doesn't smell like a fart. Usually, if it's a good Lay's or a good Ruffles, it smells like a fart when you open the bag.
Let's see. They're grabbing their samples of it. Right, that's what I'm worried about is curry.
The national smell of India.
I was told.
Right.
It literally tastes like when someone farts in your face.
Wait.
And then you breathe in a fart? Yeah. Whenever I go to work, I wear a certain hoodie, and a guy at work, 2 guys always come up to me, and they smell my hoodie. They're like, oh, my God, you smell so delicious. I'm like, what do I smell like?
Oh, my God.
They're like, you smell like curry, and not the bad kind. The kind you normally eat, but not not the after effect. I'm like, what does that mean?
It tastes
think
like
they
it
want
tastes
you.
like it tastes like burnt gunpowder.
Oh,
Doesn't it? It smells like fireworks.
when you're lighting off fireworks, you taste that smell.
Or a match.
Yep.
Lighting a match?
Yep.
Not as much as gunpowder. More gunpowder
Fireworks,
than sulfur.
for sure, 100%.
Sorry, we don't eat gunpowder as much as you do.
I do because I was poor growing up.
That aftertaste is like you licked a
So
tire.
the cheapest option is gunpowder?
It was gunpowder was cheap.
That's an awful taste.
It tastes
Wow.
like when also
That's horrible.
somebody decides to burn rubber, and then you get that smell, but then the smell goes into your mouth, and you taste it. This tastes like that does too a little
Damn,
bit.
y'all are racist. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It
What?
does. It tastes like a good curry dish.
First of all, there's no such thing as a good curry dish.
I've never had
That's
curry.
number one.
Actually.
I miss that, Stu.
Afterway.
I give it a 1.
Oh, what about you, boss man?
That's a 0.5, man. That's a bad chip.
That is horrible. It tastes like gunpowder.
You can have them, bud.
I would eat another bean boozled over that.
Do you have an
Right,
opinion?
almost. You're right.
No
well,
balls.
funny you should mention because
Yeah.
we have a Carolina
Oh,
Reaper.
wouldn't you know? What about you, K-Dog? What'd you give that chip, racist?
Eric's being too generous. It's a 0.
Oh,
Aiden gives
Alright.
a 0.
how about
Well, it
you,
did taste like a
Miss
chip.
Texas?
Miss
0?
Texas gives a 0.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna have to
Wow,
give
that
it
was-
a 2 out of 5. I kept eating the chip, expecting something different, but there's something about that texture, that crunch to it. There's a good crunch to it. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's a Lay's chip.
When you inhale as you're biting, it literally tastes like you just lit off a firework and let the ass of it just go right into your throat. It is. It is.
Do you
not
do that
enjoyable.
often, or?
No, but I've set off a lot of fireworks with children and accidentally go off around my face. Right.
Right.
All right.
So
Yeah,
you
he
get
has
that-
to blow off in his face all the time.
I get blown off in my face quite a bit, but yeah, it's definitely a 2. I like the texture, and once you get past the first few chips, it doesn't really taste like gunpowder anymore. It tastes like burnt rubber, so even better. All right, the last thing we're gonna
That
try
one bad.
is the go ahead and spit in it, just wipe it out. Is what I picked up earlier this week from my
I
local
saw
Fry's
this.
grocer.
Very excited.
It's called Mountain Dew Fruit Quake, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
The anticipated. I saw this on TikTok once, and I was like, where the hell is that? And I've been looking for it ever since. And then it just magically showed up on an end cap at my local grocer. Super excited. I cannot wait to try this. Now, Mountain Dew, we've tried almost every flavor of Mountain Dew. As I'm looking up at our snack wall, we have all the alcoholic Mountain Dew cans, and we have all the actual different flavors of Mountain Dew. We even have a gingerbread Mountain Dew up there that we tried last year during this time. And it was Mountain Dew usually does well. It holds up great. Now we base the Mountain Dew scoring off the flavor that it says it is. There's not really any texture. There's not really any aftertaste. It's just a sugary drink. And if it says fruit quake, I'm expecting a fruit cake, right?
Right.
I could only imagine.
What would lead you to believe that?
I don't know, man. No, you did not just drink the rest of that. I need to mix something.
Did
with
he
my
upend
beer.
it? Well,
I gave you a cup. I gave
we
you a
had to
cup.
split it 6 ways.
Don't forget, we
Oh,
have to get
smell
the
it,
beer as
smell it.
well.
Yeah, that's why. Thanks, K-Dog. I appreciate you for sacrificing it. K-Dog's already had it, so he'll give his review. Oh, what's it smell like? It smells like a cherry, like a deep cherry.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, like
Not
a black cherry.
Yeah, not a Cordell cherry, but a cordial cherry. How do they say it?
Tastes like
Cordell
a
and
candy.
Cordell
I just
offer.
can't put my finger on it.
Like the Zachary cherries that come inside of the
No.
Zachary.
Like a maraschino.
Yeah, maraschino almost.
Yeah.
Zachary.
Zachary. You're right.
I don't like it, to be honest with you.
It tastes like the Code Red.
I was about to say it's Code Red-ish with a different flavor.
More of a cherry
included.
hint.
I didn't get
It's
cherry.
lighter.
Not quite as sweet as
It's
Code
lighter
Red.
than Code Red. Yeah, like lighter. It's like a light beer.
It tastes like how it smells right before it rains a little bit. Like that kind of
Well, I
musty,
think that's,
watery.
I think that's the aluminum you're catching off the
Either that
off
or the chip that you just previously had, the curry chip. Huh.
Yeah, because we never wash these aluminum solo cups.
Shut the fuck up. We do. It's just the kids do it. So technically, yeah, you might be right. They might not do a good job.
Caden says it's like Code Red, but with more lime.
Hey, I can see that. That's a good call.
Right, because fruitcakes have lime, lemon, cherry. What else? I think orange.
What do you think, boss man? I feel like you made up your mind.
I'm still trying to figure out what candy it tastes like.
It's Christmassy, though.
It is.
It is Christmassy. That's going to give it a point. Now, everybody knows I'm white trash. I had a couple teeth removed last week just so I could qualify.
Qualify for what?
White
the dick
trash.
sucking championships?
White
Oh,
trash.
sorry.
And so I love Mountain Dew.
That would do it.
And
just like white trash. When I was living in a trailer with my crackhead mom and whatever boyfriend she was with at the time, there's Mountain Dew cans everywhere. Each Mountain Dew can had like 4 or 5 cigarette butts in it. So even if we wanted to, we couldn't drink it without getting fucking some sort of
purity white trash, man.
Yeah,
That's
I'm telling you, man. It was about, and just the boxes, the 24 rack of Mountain Dew that you used to be able to get, just that big old square box.
The cube.
Yeah, the cube of Mountain Dew. Yeah.
You know what? The more I drink of that, the more I like it. I'm going to say 3.5.
3.5? That's
Right.
that's weird. Normally you give Mountain Dews 5s.
Well, this is on the lower end as far
You're
as Mountain
drinking
Dews
a
go.
Code Red, for Christ's sake.
I am in the middle of my third Code Red of the evening.
Third?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why
You
you're
know,
so tired, because of
It's my
sugar.
diet.
It's almost got like a Capri Sun taste to it.
Hey, that's a good call.
I'm going to give it a 2.5. It's all right.
You do 2.5?
Yeah.
All right, what about you, boss man?
I'll give it a 2. It's an
What
okay.
about you, Texas?
I give it a 3.5. I agree with Jared, but I don't like Code Red, and I think it's better.
I feel like it
interesting.
is better.
Code Red is like number 3 on my list.
It's a
You got-
staple in the Mountain Dew hierarchy.
You got Baja Blast, you got regular Mountain Dew, you got Code Red. For me, in that order.
And the purple one.
The purple one's
Purple
great.
drank.
Purple one's great, but it can't crack those top 3.
What about you, K-Dog? You gave a score? 4. He gave it a 4 for sure. What's
Oh,
on your
that
hand,
guy.
tattoo man? Did you let some girl draw on
Wow, what the hell?
you? You did? What? Who signed it? Kinsey.
Got a picture?
Kinsey, that doesn't
Yeah.
sound
It
like
doesn't sound like
Marley.
Taylor Swift.
She gave him a boner.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she said, here, have
Where
a
did
boner.
that even come from?
The creepiest guy in your.
Look.
She gave him a boner.
Look at that.
You pointed at his dick when he said it, though.
I just like
Don't look
how,
at me like I'm the
look,
creep. You
like
said it.
sudden it was.
right there.
He's like,
Don't you
gave
see
him
it?
a boner.
Come here, late. I'll give you a boner.
Whoa. It
Not with
should-
that little short thing.
All right. I'm going to go
Moving
ahead and give
along.
that drink a 4 out of 5. It was a great taste of Mountain Dew. It was much lighter than a lot of the other flavors of Mountain Dew, because flavors of Mountain Dew come in pretty heavy.
Right, it's a very syrupy soft
Very
drink.
syrupy. And this is almost like a very high carbonated, less sugary drink. Now, I based off the facts, I don't know, but that's just what it tasted like to me. And Eric kind of nailed one of the flavors, the Capri Sun. I got one of those Jammer Pack Ocean Spray things
Right.
type of flavor.
Yeah.
in the back of my gullet. So that's a plus for me. I enjoyed that. So definitely 4 if I didn't say 4 for before. It's a 4.
Right.
Now I'm going to do the thing I like to do is white trash people do, and that's mix whatever drink you have with the beer that you got sitting around. So I have a Four Peaks pumpkin porter mixed with a Mountain Dew fruit quake drink, and I'm going to go ahead and suck that down and see if it tastes any better or any worse. Now, normally 90% of the time it tastes better, but I'm kind of worried here.
Make it happen. He's upending the whole damn thing. Look at this guy. He ain't worried about nothing except for driving home.
I don't gotta drive home. Give me the keys. I'm driving somewhere. I'm fucking driving.
It's Saturday night.
That's awful.
That's awful?
Yeah, it leaves a weird taste in the back of your throat, man.
Yeah, we can clear that up.
Get that jelly beans out of my
Yeah, we sure can clear that out, Zach.
You probably could, Stu. You and your long little needle dick. I said long.
It's
long
pinhead.
little needle dick.
Well, it's skinny. We call him,
Pinhead.
it's my buddy over here, Skinny Penis. Call him Skinny Penis. No. I know. Long little needle dick.
Yeah, long little, huh?
Well, I tried to give you some credit without being a complete asshole.
You know what's sad, though? His friend Slay Zombie hasn't been posting either.
I know. Slay Zombie hasn't been in the chat. That's
Slay
weird.
Zombie's a dick.
Now that they're here, there's nobody chatting in our thing. It's weird.
Yeah,
How
don't
ironic.
like or subscribe to Slay Zombie without the E.
How would you spell that?
SlayZombi. I was trying not to mess
You
that
may
up.
or may not get a glimpse of Papa J being even more sexist and racist than he is now.
That never happens.
What? Either way, that was awful. I give that a 1 out of 5. That was not good. I will never do that again. Ooh, it hurts my belly, man. That hurts my belly real big time.
Yeah, snack time.
When you hear that, that means it's time to crown the MVP for tonight's snack time.
Got it.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's right here.
That wasn't official.
Everybody give it a 5.
Yeah. We did.
This
besides
is exactly what it said it was.
Okay.
That's the winner.
So,
Winner.
I gave it a
Winner.
0.
Give me the runner-up. I gotta have a runner-up on this, and I think
Oh,
it was.
so when it's something he doesn't like,
the
it's like,
tomato
nope,
chips.
doesn't count.
No, I gave it a 5.
Oh,
I gave it a
okay.
5. I gave it a 5. These abadobes,
Those were good.
we gave those the next highest score. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Now the tomato chips.
Papa J and I are the only ones that you and I are the only one that gave them a good score.
We're the only ones that count.
Only because nostalgia plays a part, I feel like. But oh shit! Speaking of nostalgia, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and cut to commercial break. When we come back, we'll have your chances to win some prizes with Big Lip Radio. I'll catch you on the flip side.
Oh man, I'm hungry. You got any snacks?
What do you mean, snacks?
You know, snacks. Like the Planet Gummies from Trolley? Or the Crunchy Bacon Cheetos? How about the pulled pork Lay's chips with mustard?
What? Where the fuck do you get those?
Glad you asked. It's called Pops Exotic. First thing you can do is go to popsexotic.com to see all the other snacks they have. Then go to all their social media at Pops Exotic to see all the cool and different snacks they have to offer.
How do we get there?
You heard of Uber?
Oh, shit.
You are listening to Arizona's favorite professional wrestler, Mr. Classic, and you are listening to Big Lip Radio.
My bad.
Nostalgia.
Why do you just let that happen? Boss man lets everything
He's
happen.
hoping for more?
Well, yeah, if it's not my wife, it's me, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we like to call nostalgia. And this is where you get a chance to win prizes. And all you got to do is guess the name of this game by listening to the 30-second clue I provide to you.
90 seconds.
Shut up. But let's go ahead and review last week's. You're scooting close. What, are we best friends now? I completely...
What?
Exonerate.
Hold on. We got the picture.
I completely disconnected from you during our live show, and now we're best friends. Sorry, Papa J was taking a picture. I had to post for it. Yeah. Last week's Clue we did live at Gotham City Comics.
That is true.
You had an opportunity to guess live in studio if you were there, which means you and the crowd didn't get to hear the answer, but you have an opportunity to tell me what it is tonight and win a prize. Sorry, you don't win a prize, but we're reviewing the whole last week. You had a whole week to figure it out, and if you knew what it was, you would have went to all of our social media at BigLipRadio, typed the name of this game, or if you're old school, podcast at BigLipRadio.com if you still like the email, the name of this game. You guys ready?
Yeah. I know it.
Sounds like Pocket Monsters.
Yes, when you hear that sound, that means it's your opportunity to guess. But like I said, nobody gets to win prizes this time around because that was the old Clue. Papa J and Stu, I heard you guys mention a game. Papa J, what's the first initial of the game?
P.
Stu, what is it?
Pocket Monsters.
Shit, you are 100% correct. It is indeed Pokemon, specifically Pokemon Red, which was one of the first 3 Pokemon games that was
Red,
released.
blue, and yellow, right?
You are correct for the original Game Boy back in 1996 on February. We all know Pokemon was made by Game Freaks and Nintendo. They also have a card game. It's very popular, and they just put out 2 new games about a week ago.
Right.
Scarlet and Violet? I think so. Something like that. I don't know. I didn't buy these 2. It's the only 2 of the Pokemon series that I did not buy.
I'm hoping to get it for Christmas.
I've heard such bad reviews about it because there's so many glitches. There's so many things that need to be updated and fixed. It's just, overall, they didn't spend enough time. It's like when Call of Duty spends a year on their games, the AAA games. Game Freak is doing the same thing, but they're making like 3 games each year instead of just 1 game.
Oh, wait. I watch RGT as well, and his complaints may be valid. I have not played the game as of yet.
RGT85 on YouTube, no free plugs?
No free plugs. But I listen to him, too, and he's typically pretty spot on, but at the same time, it's Pokemon.
But he's a Nintendo guy, too. Pokemon is like Call of Duty. I can tell you the same thing about Call of Duty. When you bitch and complain about Call of Duty, I can look at you and say, dude, it's Call of Duty.
No. Call of Duty is supposed to have a level of polish on it. Pokemon is Pokemon. And
it's a 3D game.
There's something that's a little bit
on a handheld device.
Ew about a 35-year-old man who's a Nintendo guy.
But what do you mean? I got a Nintendo 2DS sitting right there.
Right, but we're
a Pokemon shelf.
We're Xbox guys who play Nintendo. That's a lot different than being Nintendo guys.
You say
okay.
Yeah, Nintendo guys are like Disney adults. You know?
Right.
It's just not okay.
It's kind of Now, Nintendo has got some games. You got to have the latest Nintendo system, which is why it outsells everything.
Smash Bros.
Because everybody in the world has a console, be it Xbox, PC, or PlayStation, and a Switch. So that's why Switch outsells everything. And everybody spends more time playing their Xbox, PC, or PlayStation than they do their Switch.
Yeah, it's like a side chick.
Right.
You just for like every once in a while, a little fling. Little fling, right?
Why can't this dude be on the show?
That's a tip-in right there.
Always.
There we go.
The Switch is everybody's side chick.
Yep.
Right. You don't spend as much time with her, but
if you got a Switch in the studio here, raise your hand.
Right?
It's almost everybody.
That's true.
But they never came out with something better than Wii Bowling. I mean, there's no 2022 Wii Bowling.
He's trying.
Are you kidding me?
Wii Bowling.
Wii Bowling.
How many people played Wii Bowling?
Was made to grab people and have fun and actually make you like exercise and do stuff.
Nintendo has been very innovative. I will tell you this. They've been.
They have Wii U, but they haven't really
Switch
have
bowling. They literally have Switch bowling.
Meanwhile,
That sounds good.
Pokemon has been around for 18 years, the largest selling game every year it's released, and this guy's hooked on Wii Bowling. What the fuck?
No, I'm talking about game systems that they need to come out with something like that again.
They do have something like that for the Switch. It's just everybody's over it.
Look how pissed off he made him. He
He's
looked
pissed.
at me again. He's like, you really invited Papa J to the studio again this week? That's that look right there.
You should have texted him and told him it's Monday.
He should have said you don't have to show up for any Secret Santa.
I've seen his game system. He's got all those small TVs and
I do have a shit
Well,
ton of small
enough
TVs.
arguing about the Nintendo Switch. Pokemon games have been around. They've been one of the most popular games besides Zelda and Mario.
Right.
They're on the top 5 list for a lot of people who care about video games. So let's go ahead and review this week's brand new clue and an opportunity for
that's
you
right, we're
guys
doing a show.
out there to win prizes. Yes, this is your chance to win prizes. You have up until next Tuesday to go on all of our social media and guess the name of this game. You ready?
We are best friends. Tell your boss he'll have his picture.
Good luck. And don't forget, Mr. de Castellac wants the male and female on the same picture.
Bravo, Jade. Exactly our best friends.
Yes, if you think you know the name of that game, go to our social media at BigLipRadio or email us, podcast@BigLipRadio.com. The name of this game. Doesn't matter what post you go to. It doesn't matter if you make a whole new post and just type the name of the game in there. I highly doubt anybody's going to get this one.
It kind of reminds me of, can I say a game?
You can
No, give
I'm
hints.
not going to tell you if it's right or wrong.
It reminds me of that zombie game in the mall. That's
No.
a hint. It kind of does.
Well, here, how about this? I'll give you this. Those two aren't correct. Destiny or
Right.
the zombie game.
Is this a Japanese horror game involving a camera?
No.
Oh.
It's not a horror game at all.
See, I was thinking Fatal Frame.
Is it made in the last 10 years?
I'm not sure off the top of my head. All right, 21 questions.
Is the box blue? No.
No, I don't think it is. Do you have any idea? You can give the first initial.
I was thinking a Tom Clancy game or something. But
Nope, not any of that. Hey, like I said, I might have stumped people. 95% of the time, everybody always gets this. And it's not too often that I get to stump somebody. So if you think you know the answer, go to all our social media, type it in there, and we'll review it next week. But Papa J.
Right.
Papa J, I want to get into something that means near and dear to our heart that we've been doing for the last at least 5 years.
Right.
I feel like. And that is the annual Big Lip Radio Secret Santa.
Right.
Secret Santa. And if you're wondering what a Secret Santa is, it's where an individual draws a name out of a hat of other individuals, and they have to buy that individual a present without telling people who they are. But the caveat is you could get your name pulled by somebody else who's now got to buy a gift for you as well. So you're buying a gift for somebody, and somebody's buying a gift for you. That's what the Secret Santa is, and the whole point of this is to remain secret.
Right.
So if you get somebody, don't tell people. But if you have to ask somebody because you don't know who the person is, for example, if Stu pulls a guy that's on the list that's not in the studio tonight, and he's like, who's this guy? He could ask me potentially, what is so-and-so like, or what is he into? And I'm not going to ask questions or be like, oh, you got this guy, because you put two and two together, whatever.
Right.
The thing is you don't want to go to the person that you pulled and say, hey, what do you like? Right? You can ask around. You can be secretive. The whole point of this is to be secretive and not be found out who got you, because that's what makes these gifts.
Right.
Well, like if
the
somebody got
best.
Papa J, we'd have to say like, yeah, he wants,
dildos, strap-ons,
rainbow pants.
Oh, rainbow pants.
Yeah,
right.
Because those are masculine.
I want to dress like Hangman Adam Page, and who doesn't?
Right. So we have 3 people in the studio.
3 people
that are gonna be on that list.
90 seconds.
90 seconds. And then there's 3 people who aren't on that list because they're going to be out of state, which they've told me about, so there's no fault against them.
Right.
So they're going to help us out tonight. They're going to pick the names for the people who aren't going to be here. Meanwhile, you, Pappa J, Boss Man, and myself, we're going to draw our names live on air and not tell anybody. The cool thing is since we're here in studio, if we pick somebody we don't want, we get one mulligan.
We get one mulligan, but we have to tell who it is.
We have to tell who it is and why we don't want them. So, one mulligan between us three. Now, I need to ask you a question.
Is Opie's name in there? Because he did get back with me. He will definitely be here.
Hand me a pen up there real quick. I'm sorry, Opie. That's literally the one person I forgot. Now, K-Dog, I'm going to let you hold this. After I write Opie's name on this paper, and let me just put Opie here.
Can you list the names off of there for the listening audience, please?
Yeah. Let me just write this down real quick. Opie. All right, so the first one we have on here is Jared, a.k.a. Pappa J. I put the AKAs just in case people only know our stage names. Eric, a.k.a. The Boss. Zach,
a.k.a. Late.
A.k.a. Zmunny, a.k.a. Top Z. James, who has been on the show quite some time. He is going to be here.
Yes.
A.k.a. Dunrick.
James.
I love that guy.
Dunrick in our Discord. If you're on our Discord, his name is Dunrick. He's been on the show.
You know him. He used to work with us.
And you used to do a show with him, too, many years ago. 10 years ago, I feel like. Joey, a.k.a. Bubbles. We have Mark, a.k.a. Bulk Lesnar. Spencer, a.k.a. D. He was on the show 10 years. Remember last Tuesday?
He was our very first audio tech.
Remember last Tuesday, you said we want somebody who's been on the show at least one time. It doesn't matter how long ago. We want to dig deep, and we've dug deep. And these are the people that have confirmed to be here.
I can't believe you were able to get a hold of Spence.
So the Delicate Flower's not in there?
A lot of these people, I've asked them. They said they didn't want to. So Kyle, a.k.a. Cuckoo. John, a.k.a. Opie. So let me go ahead and write his name down here. A-O-P. Let me rip his name off. And just so you know we aren't cheating, I went ahead and got a clear plastic bag that has names.
That way when we reach in, we can clearly not see what name we're grabbing.
You can't. Look. Can you see any names on any? I'm holding it up right now.
Yeah, I see Spencer. I see Opie.
Well, you only know those names are in there. You don't know which one of these tags are it. So the only one you're about to know is the big ass fucking one I folded up and put in there.
Somebody with a big ass? What?
Yeah,
Big
the
ass,
plastic bag was not great in hindsight. But
Nobody knows whose is who.
Right.
Nobody knows whose is who. So, well...
It's dirty.
The reason why I'm doing it in this clear plastic bag is because I was accused multiple times last year of putting people together when that wasn't the case. I got Pappa J again for the second year in a row.
What, you're taking all of them? That's cool.
I got Caden and Stu got each other, for the second year in a row? Okay, so it wasn't put on. Give me your hat, K-Dog, if that's cool with you. So, okay, so we got this hat here. Here's all the names.
Shirley Temple-looking motherfucker.
Let me hold the bag up so you know there's not a name still
The
in
sun
the
will
bag.
come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar.
Now,
he doesn't get any of these references.
Us three in the studio, we're going to draw a name. And we're not going to say who it is, but we get a chance to put it back. That's the whole benefit of being in the studio. Now, there is a limit for those who need it. It's not necessary.
$25.
It's a guideline.
Anywhere between $20 and $40. Gag gifts, okay, cool, but make sure you put something in there meaningful.
Because there's a real gift. If you want to throw in a gag gift as well, that's fine.
Yes.
But if all you get is a gag gift, you're out. You're never doing this again.
We want people to know you care and not just get them penis candies or a penis whistle or a dildo or cool. We might know he might be into that, but get him a real gift. Get him an also real gift. And I don't consider porn gifts real gifts. So, what else am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anything?
No, I think those are the rules.
Are you sure there ain't any other rules that we need to go over at all? Sorry, that came in.
What song were we listening to?
It was the
it's like the Russian national
Kmart.
anthem.
It sounded like it was a Kmart Christmas
Was
list.
it?
Yeah.
That was great, but that what we were listening to didn't sound like
I
it.
know, that's why I kind of turned it. I was getting a weird vibe off that. So, all right. Now, K-Dog, here's the list. What we're going to do is when we pull our name, K-Dog, you're going to pass that name over. Nobody can look at it. Just be honest at this point. Pass the name over to K-Dog.
Nobody can look at it? We can't look at it?
We can't. If Jared passes you
look
his
at your
name,
own.
If Jared passes you his name, you keep it folded and hand it to K-Dog. K-Dog's going to open it up and put next to Jared's name who it is.
Right.
All right.
So he's not even gonna know who it is.
No, nobody would. Nobody's gonna know. All right. So we don't know who it is, and nobody know. I guess we have to know who it is, right?
We know who we drew, but nobody else.
And then Kane's gonna go give that list to Caitlin, the delicate
All right.
flower, and then she's gonna handle it from there. If people have questions, they can go to her or me. I mean, be smart about this. All right. We don't want to ruin this. It's been great every year for the last however many years we've done it. We don't
Right.
want to destroy it now. Go ahead, boss man. You first.
This is exciting. Can you feel the tension, the drama building up?
I wonder who he's gonna grab. Are you gonna put it back? Or are you gonna keep it?
I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Oh god.
Oh no.
You gonna put it back or you gonna keep
It's
it?
a moral conundrum.
It is a moral
conundrum.
Conundrum. Conundrum.
Right?
Right. Right.
Can you guys hear Christmas?
I can hear Christmas music.
That's only because he just got done smoking.
He's got the opioids going. You want to keep him or give him up?
Well, the odds of I'll hold on to it, I guess.
All right. So now remember, if you're not here in studio
Yeah,
and you're watching us now,
K-Dog.
you are required to be here on December 20th, which is when we will be doing the Secret Santa
Right.
gift exchange. So I made sure to message everybody after last Tuesday's show, once we came up with the names that we're going to do, because last Tuesday, remember, we went through and named off all these
Right.
names. I contacted each and every one of those people, and those people that said yes and were for sure are in this hat. And I went through that list already. So, Papa J,
Yeah.
I guess you're
I'm
next. Put
excited.
that in your pocket, please, big dog.
All right, so I'm going to reach over here.
He's going to pull
Grab
a
the hat.
name out of the hat.
I got me a name.
You got one?
Yeah, I do.
Last time you grabbed like 3 or 4, and it was very confusing.
I can't believe you got that guy.
Me neither. Do I want to toss him back?
Oh god. Do you want to toss it back? Well, that's the thing. You got to figure that out first, and if you do, you got to tell us who it is and why.
All right, well,
You should hold on to it.
I'm going to toss back.
Oh, that's cold.
I'm going to toss back old Kyle Cuckoo Kachoo.
See, that's cold.
Oh, what an asshole.
Right?
All you had to
Because-
do is go to the dispensary. It's not that hard.
Because,
I mean, he works at Walmart for a reason. Remember? We went over there. Why?
dude, we were leaving Walmart getting three strands of light to be able to finish our house. We got our decorating done, by the way.
Oh, nice.
And as we walk out, here comes Cuckoo, smiling like Max tonight, man, in his car. And he goes, hey, he shouts out his window, I'm going to work. I was like, motherfucker.
He's so fucking gone, dude.
But I'm sure somebody will want to buy him a bottle or go down to the dispensary. I'm actually doing him a
I'm
favor.
sure somebody has some Xannies around.
I'm actually doing him a favor. I feel like whatever I get him would be a disappointment for the
I
lad.
kept his name out of the hat, so you can't pull him again. I'll put it back in once you're done.
All right, put it back in.
All right. Oh, you only get one mulligan.
All right, so I'm trading this guy in. No,
I was
This
like,
is-
what the
This is
hell?
actually the guy I was hoping to get.
Oh my gosh! Why'd you look at me like that? You're like, who? It's
I saw
me.
who it was. So.
It's me. You didn't. You can't. You're not allowed
You
to.
can read it through the paper.
Why are you trying to read it after? Here's the deal. We specifically said you shouldn't want to know
The
who.
semi-secret Santa.
You're cut off.
This is the asshole that'll open up his presents at night and then rewrap them.
Right.
How'd you
Go
know
back
that's
to
what I
bed.
did as a kid?
Right? No joke. He's like,
No, I don't.
I know
didn't
we're
see
not
who it
supposed to
was.
know
Here.
each other's, but I
Here.
look. Get out of
I'm
here.
gonna hold it for you.
Oh, I don't trust you.
Turkey.
I feel like you're gonna do something fucked up. What'd you just put in there? What'd you fucking put in there?
Be boozled.
All right. He's like, oh, this will get through your fingers. Huh?
How did we get the same person?
I can't. Why you look at you looking? You're trying to look so hard at who I got.
Okay, drew a
All
number.
right.
And the name is.
I think I'm gonna have to put this guy back.
Oh no!
I'm gonna have to
You
put
got
this guy
yourself
back.
You got your own self.
No, if you got your own stuff, obviously put it back.
Right.
No, because you'd be like, dude, you got me this, and you got me this. Who had you?
I don't
Nobody
know.
could figure it out.
I don't know if I can.
Put it back.
All right.
Put it
I'm
back.
gonna have to put this one back. Unfortunately,
Uh-oh.
because I can't trust a motherfucker.
Oh, damn! You drew late?
For some reason. It's not only that reason. It's multiple reasons. But I drew Cuckoo Kachoo.
No, did you?
Yes. I feel like you're gonna put it back. I feel like an asshole.
Oh, you are an asshole.
He's one of the best dudes in the world. He comes to my house all the time, passes out on my couch, but I feel like I give him so much already. he gives back to me, so it wouldn't be fair.
This is Christmas.
Like, I give him a place to sleep.
Right,
He gets a place to store all of his
I see how it
beer.
is. You're just down the
How
Christmas
dare
spirit.
he gets a $20 Christmas present?
No.
Damn.
All right, I'm gonna draw.
And by the end of this, he's gonna know who has him by process of elimination.
Right.
Okay. I got one.
All right.
I got one. Well, all he's got to do is just watch the show. All right.
Okay, now who's gonna draw for who? We'll go
So
in
just
the order of
just
the
go
list.
to the list. All right. Now here's the fun part. You three back there, since you're drawing for the rest of the people,
right?
You guys can also mulligan for the people. You can mulligan from, but you gotta.
Depends on if you like them.
You gotta give a reason
don't.
why. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it up for you
man.
guys. Since
This
I already
could be
drew, it doesn't matter at this
exciting.
point. So you guys can obviously know. How many names are left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's 6 names left, so you each get to draw twice. Okay. So I'm gonna hold this sucker up.
Do I say who?
Yes. Who are you drawing for?
I'm drawing for James or Dunrick.
So
All
K-Dog
right.
is drawing for James or Dunrick right now, and if he wants to mulligan, he can. But now all these people know who we
See,
are.
I love James, and I know James would be a great gift giver.
All these people know who us three are that are in the
Right.
studio currently. So it's never a mystery on if you should mulligan because of us.
Right.
If they don't know who we are, that should never be a reason why you mulligan. But let me give a real reason for Cuckoo. I love the man, but I feel like who did I get last year?
I don't remember. I had Chris last year.
I had you. I think I had him one year already.
I had Chris, and I bought him a glass steamroller.
Okay, who are you pulling for, Stu?
Joey.
Okay, so Stu is pulling for
Bubbles.
Yes,
I had his
sir.
phone ripped off, and the stripper sent a picture of him getting a Hummer to everybody on his contact list.
I remember waking up at 1 o'clock in the morning to a picture from Bubbles, and it's some chick blowing him, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" Apparently, that picture was sent off to 30 other people, including his boss at work.
Including his boss at work.
Including-
Not at the nest. He works at the nest.
So no mulligan.
Oh, you
No,
didn't know
that's
that
a
story,
good
Lee?
one.
No,
That's a good one.
That's
All right.
us.
Who
that
you
sounds
drawing
like
for?
a proud moment.
Okay, so Texas is drawing for Bulk Lesnar, Papa J's lawyer.
Aha, my lawyer.
Yes.
I hope he draws me.
You hope he draws you?
Yeah, Dunrick could be a good one to buy for me.
Yeah.
The lawyer would be a good one to buy for me.
I don't know.
Zmunny. Now, in this room.
Now, late would be a bad one because I'd get him like a
fucking-
Pee Wee Herman doll.
No, I was about to say.
Okay, you're mulliganing?
Quietly.
Okay, so
You get a copy of Shaolin
she's doing
Soccer.
her second draw for Spencer D, our first technical director of BigLipRadio ever.
Now, quietly, late is probably one of the best gift givers I know.
All right. So
He
no
gives a
mulligan
gift of
so far.
happiness every Tuesday.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
And
he tries,
witty comebacks.
He tries to make me blow him off every Tuesday.
Okay, so D's got his name.
All right.
Cuckoo.
So K-Dog is pulling.
Cuckoo's gonna pull his own name and have to put it back.
What if he pulls me or you after we just
Oh,
put it
man.
back? Okay, there's another one in there. Let me double check because I don't.
Okay, so
There's one last one in there.
Cuckoo's got his name.
All right, this is crazy. We don't need to obviously draw for this one. I'm not gonna look at it, but who's
I was gonna draw.
Oh shit!
Zach.
My bad.
Who are you drawing for?
I don't know. That's a great Opie.
Opie. All right.
There's no mulligans at this point. There's no other names. There's no other names.
Okay,
Opie.
that was a good one too.
All
Good
right.
last pull.
So based off of what's been pulled for all of our friends that aren't here today, how do you guys feel about the names that were picked and pulled for those other people? You think it's pretty all right? Good. I think it's gonna be a good show. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. What if Cuckoo got me and then he goes and listens to the podcast? What if Cuckoo got you and goes and listens?
He might be listening right now.
He might be one of the 30,000 people listening, huh?
But I feel like you work swing shift down there at the Walmarts.
But hey,
where they sell the walls.
There's a reason though. The real reason is I don't want to throw him under the bus, but he's not flaky. He just doesn't know his schedule ahead of time. So unless it's right there in the moment, you say, "Hey, let's go to my house right now and do a podcast." He ain't gonna do it because he's not sure of his schedule in the future.
That's true. He might have to work.
So he's committed. He committed to me. So I'm gonna hold him to it. And I'm gonna take him for his word because he's never done me dirty yet. So I can only talk so much shit before karma starts hitting me right in my asshole, if that makes any sense. But yes, tune in on December 20th, which is the Tuesday before Christmas. We'll be exchanging. The whole episode will be of us exchanging these gifts and maybe eating some making bacon pancakes like I mentioned before. Papa J, how do you feel?
I feel great.
How do you feel about the person you got?
I was hoping it would be this guy.
You really?
Yeah.
How about you, boss man? How do you feel about the person you got? Are you sure?
right.
Unsure? You're a little late now. He said all right.
All right.
It'll be all right.
It's all right.
Would you rather the first or second person?
Yeah, right. You mulligan, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Okay, he's the only one that did.
No, he thought
it's
about
just
it.
you, Zach.
No, Papa J and myself mulligan the same guy.
Yeah, just one guy got mulligan twice.
I feel like I could have mulliganed them both, but they're both my best friends. I enjoy them all, so I cannot wait to spoil the shit out of this person.
Yeah, I don't know if this person will like lingerie.
We'll just bring him one of them Amazon pallets.
Bound to get whatever falls off the truck.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You forgot the game show,
You forgot
Zach.
the game show.
Why do you guys
We have
want that
guests
so much?
We have guests here that want to do it.
Yeah, let's do the game show, Zach.
Which one? I have like 50 fucking game shows.
Well, let's do all 50.
Well, you know he wants.
Yeah. You son of a bitch, trying to catch me off guard. I even have
I
an
wasn't
actor
catching you
pick.
off guard. I already knew. These guys came all the way up from Texas just for this game.
All right, we got 3 minutes. Go.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you didn't hear it on the audio, the soundbite that we just played, we're playing a game called Guess That Actor. And all you have to do is just listen to the movies that I name off. The movies this one actor has played in.
Steven Skull?
This one actor has played in all the movies I'm about to name off. And your goal is to guess the name of that actor.
It might have been.
You fucking ready, guys?
Right.
You fucking. How do you know already? Who said that? How do you know? All right. You ready?
He was in Under Siege.
So these are movies and television shows. If I know they're television shows, I'll be sure to mention that. Luna, the girl Tarzan.
That's the name, Luna, the girl Tarzan?
Yes. The Soul Collector from 1999. Johnson. Daddy-O from 2000. 2015, Flock of Dudes. I love Flock of Dudes.
Are these porn movies?
It sounds like it. In 2004, In Search of Santa. That's not a porn movie, I feel like. I hope that's not a porn movie. Did I already say this one? In 2000, Daddy-O?
Yeah.
I already got it.
All right. In 2012, She Wants Me. Now, I'm going to ask you, Stu, just... Hold on.
Yeah, I got it.
The second
100%.
the second letter of her first name.
I.
All right. So we have... Did I say 1997 True Women?
No.
Did I say 2019 Dora the Explorer?
What?
Yes.
I wouldn't expect.
In 2001 Human Nature. In 2016 a movie called The Bad Twin. Are you looking?
No, I already have it.
I know. Are you looking at my shit?
No, there's a bit of a commotion going on with dogs barging into the door.
I saw that. The executive producers are bugging here. 2009, a movie called Stay Cool. In 2003 to 2015, this person played in a TV show called 2.5 Men. 2012, Food Fight. 1993 to 2004, TV series called Frasier. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
No way she was in Frasier.
And 2008, War Inc. Do I still got the outro playing? I do. Do you have any idea, boss man?
No, I haven't seen any of those.
These next few that I'm going to name off should give it away. 2010, Beauty and the Briefcase. In 2009, According to Greta. In 2006, Material Girls. 2007 to 2012, this person played in Gossip Girls. Casper Meets Wendy in 1998. Cadet Kelly in 2002. Cheaper by the Dozen 2, 2005. The Haunting of Sharon Tate, Andrew Tate's wife, 2019.
Andrew Tate, like the Andrew
Still
Tate?
haven't seen
Not for
any
real.
of
I
those,
just made
which
that
is
up.
funny.
Okay,
The
I was
Perfect
like,
Man, 2005. Agent Cody Banks, 2003. Raise Your Voice, 2004. Cheaper by the Dozen 1, 2003. The Lizzie McGuire Movie. If that doesn't fucking give it away, you're an idiot. A Cinderella Story, 2004. How I Met Your Father in 2022, which I don't think is out yet. It might be. Do you have any idea, Papa J's second letter of her first name?
I.
What about you, boss man?
Not a clue.
Why could
Quietly, one of the hottest chicks
Ooh.
to ever draw a breath, and no wonder Late has no idea who she is.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is Hillary Duff. Yeah.
Since I was first, I get a prize?
You do get a prize now, Papa J. This
Yeah.
might be a difficult task for you, but I'm going to need you to turn around, open that closet door behind you, and jump in it and never come out. Just kidding.
He's
but
been in the closet
I
for
need
a
you to
while
open that door.
anyway.
You'll see the Big Up Radio prize box that we took to Gotham City Comics without exposing the prizes or knocking everything over. Go ahead and pull that
is he
sucker
gonna-
out. Be careful, because it is cardboard, big dog.
Is he going to come out of the closet?
Why do you put your chair in front of the door? Why don't you scoot it out? Why you do that?
He just picked up a random NES cartridge to read it.
I know, he's like, well, that's my junk closet. And usually in a game room, the junk closet is the best thing you could be involved with.
Oh.
How did you
Crisis
say that?
averted.
Without
That's
exposing
the
the
prize
prizes.
box?
Don't expose the prizes. Now, let me see that bad boy. I appreciate you for pulling that out. Let me see this.
Is that the one where you put the dick in it and I grab it?
It is. This is that same box, but we've turned it in. We've turned it into the Big Up Radio prize
Yeah,
box.
sure you did, right.
So, Stu, since you guessed it correctly, stop.
Well, I just want to refresh.
You don't just gotta do nothing. You're gonna
Here,
break the box.
I'll pick for you.
Go ahead.
There's some good stuff in
Stu,
there.
don't look at.
There's good
The
stuff in
only
there.
thing I ask is don't look at the monitors. Kind of come up, look at the sky because you're a tall guy, and
Oh,
stick your
God.
dick skinners
He-
in the box.
he actually does
and
have
pick
good
a
stuff in
prize.
here this time.
Because everybody's gonna get to see what you're picking, and I don't want you to see.
Oh, that's exciting. It's right there on video.
If you can't pull it out, just put your hand on your finger on it, and I'll grab it for you. Okay.
You want that?
Oh, he did.
What is it? Whoa!
Not bad, huh?
I got a Funko Pop. Not bad.
Yeah, a big size guy.
Dengar. Who's that?
You got the big and tasty.
One of the bounty hunters from Empire Strikes Back.
Oh,
Papa
yeah,
J.
I missed that one. Sorry. But
You've
that's
never
cool.
seen Empire Strikes Back?
No, I have not. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Don't. It's a B movie. You don't want to see it.
I've seen the first new one and the second new one.
The second new one blew ass.
That's why I didn't watch the third new one.
You gotta see the third new one because it does what it can to fix the second new one.
Okay.
But you gotta watch them, dude.
I know. I keep.
All right, I'm calling you tomorrow.
Wait a minute, are
We're
you a
putting it on
Spaceballs
right
fan?
now.
I
We're
love
putting all of them on.
Spaceballs. That's
See?
a good movie.
See, Spaceballs is awesome.
Spaceballs is a
Spaceballs
good
is
movie.
Star Wars
No, it does
movie.
not.
All right, Papa J, you did guess correctly as well.
Yeah.
Which means
I
you
did.
get to pick a prize from the Bigger Radio prize vault. So without looking into the camera, I'm gonna hold this up. Don't look at the TVs, and you get to pick a prize from the Bigger Radio prize
Actually,
vault.
pretty good.
What the hell is that?
Thanks for the prize, Zach. That was a good one.
Oh shit! He grabbed 3 of them. He grabbed 3.
He knew that was in there.
I got a nice Legends Edition Hasbro Star Wars supervillains, or Marvel supervillains. Doctor Doom.
Ooh,
Nice.
Look at them all raped up prize vault.
No, I was
behind
gonna
you.
say, look, there's a signed picture of Papa J in there.
Hey, that's a good idea.
That
And
is
his
a good
title
idea.
belt. Oh my god, that'd be so awesome.
Oh my god.
That would be the best.
Love you always, Papa J.
I'm telling you, there's always a chance and always a way to win prizes here on Big Up Radio. You can either be present here in studio or just watch us live or listen to the podcast anywhere that podcasts are
Hey.
present. Just go to Google.
No, guess that jingle?
Shut the I can't do every segment every time. You know how stale this show goes?
FRN.
GJ, what was that? Guess that jingle. GTJ. Guess that jingle. Get out of here. We'll do that next week if we have time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. We really appreciate you. Thank you, Stu, K-Dog, and Texas for being in on studio today. It's been a great surprise. One of my favorite shows is when all of this crew shows up. I can't tell you how great it is, not just because they're some of my children, but because they have personalities now. And I don't got to pay money for them except for one of them. But he's almost 18, so that's almost up. Thank you all for checking us out, and we will catch you guys next Tuesday. Peace.
See ya.
See ya.
past by then.
Yes, if you made it this long, this is the dumb shit bonus content that we do for all the viewers. We don't like to shut it off until we're completely done, and that means if Eric's naked laying on my couch, and he's not naked laying on my couch yet, so we'll keep going until that happens.
See, my uncle just tried to touch my wiener.
He tries to touch everybody's wiener. Tune in, and if you don't want to roll out, we appreciate you either way.
Totes hot in here.
It is.
It's
hot in here.
My legs hurt. That freaking Carolina Reaper. Look at you, you're dead. It made my whole body sore.
Oh, that thing fucked me up.
No, I'm not going to give Noli one, but I'm going to give Paige one.
Paige is asleep.
Yeah, she's passed out. Perfect. So just put that one right there.
Just take it right under her
I fell
tongue.
asleep with the,
just like
I
do with the wind.
I was like, and I woke up, I'm like,
Because I don't share them with the world. Get out of the way, Blur. You want a hot jelly bean, you homeless dog?
Ooh, K-Dog.
Something?
Grab me one of those Brock's peppermint guys.
You're gonna die.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is good for what ails you.
For what?
This is good for what ails you.
but I can't tell if it's Sriracha or Carolina Reaper.
Don't give her a fucking Carolina Reaper. That thing was, oh, it was god awful. That Carolina Reaper one.
Oh, I found it.
That's what I said.
I'll never.
Found one. Paige woke up.
That is.
Oh, that's cayenne.
That Carolina Reaper was fucking
Who cares
awful.
what Kate said? I'm in charge.
She gonna fight you, especially if you take her peanut butter.
What?
What, bitch? You're screaming. Huh, motherfucker? What? It was hot in this motherfucker, dude. Oh my god.
Not bad.
Well, I think it was just because that jelly bean that fucking set.
That jelly bean was nasty. Holy fuck.
It did what it said it was gonna do.
Holy fucking shit.
My knees are wobbly still from that fucking jelly bean.
I couldn't believe you took a second one, bro.
That jalapeno was alright, but once we got into that Carolina Reaper, oh my god. And you had the habanero one, which is 2 steps below the Carolina Reaper, 1 step above the jalapeno. That was fucking nuts. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were gonna make it, dude.
No, I almost didn't. I almost got up and left. I didn't know if I had to shit, piss, or puke, or drink some milk.
Right.
It was fucking not good.
Luckily, beer's really good at putting out fires, too.
I don't know,
Beer and
man.
milk.
This carbonated beer didn't help. It didn't feel like it helped out too much.
Beer and milk.
Milk and beer. My name is this yours? It's got some stuff in it. Oh yeah, it's the one that Eric saved from you fucking knocking over when you're in her closet.
Okay. Where's that fucking...
Oh, I just tried to shit, bro.
Yeah, ew.
Oh. Then he could be like Papa J. one. We're doing nasty. Oh, we have 2 bathrooms.
This is one of my favorite backgrounds.
The old Xbox?
Yeah. Alright, Jesus Christ.
Superstar.
What?
Somebody drank all my beer.
I had a sip because I needed to
Drink all of it.
get rid of it.
Tom Z.
What?
What's the worst snack we ever had?
Oh.
Where are the tire chips? Where are the chips that taste like tires? We literally tried a chip tonight that tastes like tires.
It tasted like spent fireworks.
This is what it is. Lay's India Magic Masala. It was not good. It tastes
Here's
like
the
fireworks.
MVP right here.
What about these guys? Being boozled. These are super hot jelly beans. I've never experienced that hot.
The Fiery 5 challenge.
I can smell it right now.
That hot gummy bear from the One Chip Challenge ain't as hot as those.
No, if you tried
Okay.
what's the hottest one in there?
Habanero?
No.
Carolina Reaper?
Carolina
The
Reaper.
Carolina Reaper is the one I had, the hottest one in the whole bag.
Here, you should try another one.
Crazy. We also, on tonight's show, drew names for the Secret Santa.
Secret Santa,
Make
December
sure you go
20th.
check that out. People won prizes on tonight's show. We also talked about last week's event that we did live at Gotham City Comics and how
Right,
drunk
recap.
this gentleman was.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, make sure you guys go to BigLipRadio and check out everything else we have to offer just for you.
Oh, now you can record?
Make
you look.
I want to put it in this basket.
Really? You look.
Oh my goodness.
First of this series, I don't have any novels left. Build a figure. I would make $30.
Yeah, I can feel it through the wall. Sounds like somebody fixing a car.
Just gotta find the ramp.
Papa J's soda. Oh, I guess we're still streaming. Bye, guys.